Let your man go, huh?
Drop it, I don't want to talk about it.
Drop it, hell? I want to hear about this, homie.
I said forget about it, cuz.
Brett, Mr. Hitman, I've been smoking crack for weeks.
Yo, Dom, why'd you bring the Buster here?
Cause the Buster kept me out of handcuffs.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
Relax. Don't push it. You embarrass me.
If Gal Gadot is on my jet, turn this motherfucker around, or either give me a thesaurus or a dictionary to help her fucking read.
I thought you were going to take it too far. And she was like, no, we're going to do the Sullyberg shit, like crash that shit into the ocean. So
that with me on
it. So I can get out and swim my way to freedom. Like,
or since he already wanted to be Wonder Woman, just jump.
Wonder Woman. Ting, ting, ting.
Shouts out for her for being in Gal Gadot wasn't in Space Jam 2, but every Warner Brother property is in it. So I'm fucking up right now. I'm talking shit about somebody. Every Warner Brother property is in Warner, bruh.
They got Batman? The Batman.
Every Warner Brother property is in Space Jam 2. Every single one.
Sheesh. Like I said,
how do they make it? Yeah, when you see, bruh, the product placement, I said, okay. Because originally, and this is in the Space Jam 2 podcast, as much as I want it to be, we're talking about another classic. But those that haven't seen it yet, it's really no spoilers. It's a kids movie. But it's more so about Warner Brothers. Like a lot of people were.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people were bitching and complaining because that's the era we in. Everybody want to fucking be a superstar and complain. Don't watch the shit, bruh. But it's for the kids, nigga. But for those that actually like to have fun, like me and Davis and others, with 2 eyes, 2 ears, and a frontal lobe, shouts out to E for that quote. We actually just watch shit for entertainment. When you watch it, it's not about Nike and LeBron. Like they barely just have his products other than, of course, the LeBron shoes because it's LeBron. They had them in Space Jam 1. The Nike jerseys. I mean, it's Nike again.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing about like Jordan and like people are like, oh, it's a glorified Air Jordan commercial. And it's like, again, the jerseys, it's not like there's a swoosh on them. It's only the shoes, which are like a key part when they're like, go to the house, get my shoes. Like, that's it. And then when he walks on the court, again, there's not like it's a full blown, like, look at all the shots of the shoes more than or like these shoes will make you have an arm that stretches the length of the runway in Fast 6. But yeah, I mean, this and then the LeBron shoes, I mean, you can't compare those to the Jordan shoes. I know people are trying, like, but no, the LeBron shoes stopped being good after the 10s.
Yeah, after the Miami Nights. After the Miami Nights.
I like the 10s a lot. The 10, especially the Volt colorway, because I have those. But
they're not comfortable at all, too. I've had a pair of LeBrons. I still love the first ones, but they've never been comfortable. And then my size, it look like fucking moon boots. So it's
that's what my dad would call them when I got a pair 7th or 8th grade. He was like, what are you gonna do? Go to the space in those? I'm like, what? He's like, they're fucking moon boots. I'm like, and so I can go to school and play basketball at school, like, and all that. And they matched my uniform at school and all that because he was still in Cleveland, so it was the burgundy and purple colorway, and that's what my uniform was. But he was legit like, those fucking moon boots you have on. I'm like, and then it would take me an hour to pick out shoes, and my brother would pick like a pair of shoes in 10 minutes.
I could tell you one of those people. It'd take you an hour to pick some shoes, bruh. It's before I even go into Foot Locker or wherever I'm going to Foot Action. Well, now we got online, so
yeah, I was gonna say that was before online, yeah.
But now StockX is a gamble because the motherfuckers might be fake, but that's neither here nor there.
According to a reliable source, he had some fake
yeah, bruh. I could tell the jig is up. You better off going on eBay and getting some shoes. But in my time, you go to Foot Locker or Foot Action, and I knew even as a shorty exactly what shoes I wanted. I'm like, all right, let me go in here, get the Air Force Ones when they was on the 89.99, 70 somewhere around that. This is 03 after stomping in my Air Force Ones came out. I said, give me 2 per. I need 2 per.
In my Air Force.
Big boy. Stomping in my Air Force Ones. Okay, this is a man of culture, bet.
Come on.
You have some Air Force Ones?
Oh, yeah, of course.
What color? Just the all white?
Of course, yeah, no other color.
I had orange and white as well, besides all white.
That's the thing when he's like, I got the navy
all
or
white.
Like, I got No, in the song he's like
the thing bottom.
And then you rock them, then you can never wear them again. Like, nah, I'm not Dr. Dre or that shit. Like,
all beat up Air Force Ones, all white. He just be wearing them in the house. Like, you don't go anywhere but downstairs to the studio, upstairs, and then to your bedroom, probably, if you ever sleep.
With the way he be drinking, he probably sleeps. Yeah, shit.
Oh, he's still on the wagon? You think he's still on the wagon? He used to be on the wagon.
No, I don't know. It's probably been a couple of years.
Because he don't talk. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that is true. But well, remember in the Defiant Ones, he's getting like hella drunk when he's in the studio making that song. You can just tell like he's like, and yeah, and when again like the whole Tyrese thing, like that's why he's like, hey, don't record this shit. He was drunk as fuck, like, hey, like, and then Tyrese like 3 billion, god damn, like that's more than the Fast and Furious makes.
Yeah, we haven't done those numbers in a while. We definitely not gonna do it with Fast 9.
Oof.
Where are they right now? Probably 300 million, 400, which is still pretty good, but
quick.
Still.
Again, for those that don't know, you should know. It's Banks versus Davis. Fast summer continues. We're about to reach the halfway point.
Give me 2 hops. I need 2 hop. So why? I could hear boy. Big boy? Boy.
We'll get to there. But again, Fast 5, commonly known as the best one, everyone's favorite. Even if you hate these movies, as we've discussed previously, people love Fast 5 because it's a heist movie at the end of the day. It's a getting the crew together. It's got Dwayne Johnson and an amazing performance, his best performance ever as an actor.
That's hilarious. Even over the rundown?
Rundown is top 3.
That's yo, the totem pause. The total pole is so low for his acting capabilities that we just like, yeah, it's the Rundown and Fast 5. Like, bruh, what's the first one? The Tooth Fairy? Yo, he can't act if we got to use that.
No, I just mean like, all right. Number 1 realistically would be the other guys, but he's only in it for like 2 minutes. But he's good as like the asshole cocky cop, the superstar cop with the whole like, are you dating Kim Kardashian? No. But yes, like he's great in that.
Because that was like The Rock, basically. The Rock as a cop.
Exactly. But with Fast 5, he's legit playing like a real character. Like, unfortunately, as the thing will be tracking with 6, 7, 8, Hobbs and Shaw, that he morphs into Dwayne Johnson, the brand, the guy that we see on Instagram, on these interviews, all that, the fraud, the phony,
always smiling,
the man who's again always smiling, always somehow getting his hand in whatever. Like, did he tweet it? I mean, to be fair, I was about to say, like, he tweeted at Ruby Riott. Like, he doesn't know who the fuck Ruby Riott is.
Yeah, I still don't understand that. It's still the weird, like, maybe your ex-wife knows or whoever manages your social media account, because it's more than one person. Ain't no goddamn way he just doing social by stuff.
It's Danny Garcia, it's Hiram Garcia, it's Brian Gewirtz, the former writer. WWE writer.
That might be
it's
one of the
the-
weirdest things that happened this year. Like Ruby Riott, I feel bad for you.
You know, when I was down, washed out of the Canadian Football League, $7 in my pocket. Yeah, that's. I mean, get out of here with all this bullshit.
I'm like,
and all that.
Dwayne, Ruby is gonna be all right. Right. Like the contract is up in September, bro. She gonna be straight. Trust me. She's still getting kicked out.
As of right now, domestically, Fast 9, the Fast Saga has made 151 million. Internationally, it's made 400 million. So worldwide, 552 million.
Which is low for that franchise.
It's not even been a month yet.
It's been about a month, right? 3 weeks? No, it'll be a month. This week coming up.
This coming week, it'll be a month. So halfway to $1 billion in a month, not too bad. But again, tail end of the pandemic. Again, this one having the backlash in terms of like the memes.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Can I say
no,
this
go
real
ahead.
quick?
Yeah.
This is why I think it's the best one. And I'm marking it 6. It's been almost a month, right? With bad movies, our time of living, because we relatively young. Me, I'm a little bit older than Davis, but we about the same age. Not my hairline, but we about the same age. We're like the last, so to speak, of the millennial. Well, he's a millennial for real. So I'm like the last millennial, or that, you know what I mean, of that Generation X or whatever the case may be. Anyhow, when it's a bad movie, it don't make no money. Nobody talks about it. This movie, despite what I said, being uninformed, is making money during the pandemic. Even though in America, I can't tell if it's a pandemic or not. That's besides the point. But still, it's making money, and people are still talking about this movie. Not just us. I still see people talking about Fast 9 is bad. That's probably good. It's good business. It's a bad movie, but it's good business. It's still a drawing.
It has a 59% on Rotten Tomatoes, even though Rotten Tomatoes doesn't mean shit majority of the time. You know, something like Uncut Gems probably has like a 90%, and Uncut Gems is like the best 3.5 star movie ever. It's like there's so much smoke blowing up its ass for it being something that it's okay. It's got flash, but it's really just like eh. And with Fast 9, it's at 59%. Hobbs and Shaw had 67. And again, like I said, Hobbs and Shaw, when we get there, that's a movie that takes place on Earth 2. And it's also a glorified Dwayne Johnson propaganda ad. And then Fate of the Furious, which is getting the first post Paul Walker one, that
made $1 billion. I think it's top 5 in movies ever.
That's also 67 at Rotten Tomatoes, and it did make $1.2 billion.
It's still in the top 5, right? For highest grossing movies ever.
Let me check. But again, what we're saying is, again, this is what kicks it off. Fast 5 kicks off this becoming the mega franchise that goes up against, that can hang in with the Marvel movies, Star Wars, Batman, James Bond. Even though at times like Batman's like in the past had bad, you know, like the Tim Burton Batman kicked it off, but then when it got to Schumacher, it wasn't making as much as they thought it would with the branding of Batman. And then same thing with James Bond, like those last few Pierce Brosnans, it got shaky. Like that's why they did the restart. With this, it was able to elevate by adding Dwayne Johnson, because then he helps this movie as much as he hurts the franchise in the long run. This doesn't go up another level without Dwayne Johnson. It's obvious.
Yeah.
He adds a different presence and a different appeal. Like people who necessarily don't like the Fast and Furious movies, but like The Rock would go and see these movies because it's The Rock. And funny enough, this comes out 2011. Earlier in the year, he had just made his return to the WWE after 6.5 years away. And then says, like, you know, in a year from now, John Cena, you and I will have a match once in a lifetime. It was ended up happening twice. That was the greatest thing. It's once in a lifetime. Next year, We're running it back. We're doing like, oh shit, say word.
So we doing
For
that
the
shit
same-
again.
for the same
Mhm.
shit.
And that second one was not it, pal.
But yeah, it's Fast 9 being bad. Like I said, it's we're still not going to fully review it yet until the end of until we get to that point in our Fast Summer. But I think the internet as a whole, especially Twitter, which again loves to hate these movies, but also loves watching them because it's like, oh, it's so ridiculous. So you can just turn your brain off for 2 hours but then still be pissed off about a guy in a car falling out of a plane. But as we discussed 3 weeks ago, like Brian O'Connor's car literally launches over Michael Ealy's car on a fucking highway bridge that's lifted up. Like, it got outrageous early on. It got outrageous in the first scene when a Honda Civic drives under a fucking semi truck. So let's not act like, oh man, we should have never let it get to this point where like Vin Diesel can just stomp on the fucking concrete and it crumbles down and Jason Statham gets buried underneath it. Like, what kind of bullshit? What kind of anime bullshit is this? Like,
exactly.
It was always ridiculous. It just elevated its ridiculousness. It's not like it just made a turn, as we'll see in this when they fucking drag us safe through Rio de Janeiro with 2 Dodge Chargers. Like, it was always ridiculous. It was ridiculous from the start.
Yeah, it's like I said, I think that was last week when it started building. Or I want to say, did I say last week? I think I did, because I was like, all right, it just started building to, okay, we in the end game now of just nonsense. And then I felt like they probably said, the producers, including Vin, was like, oh, they keep giving us money, being Universal. Fuck it, let's just keep doing it. We got to come up with something. I don't want this to end. Because there's nobody, not even the cast and crew, if they keep the same crew, that said, hey, man, we can keep going with this. Nobody going to sit up here and lie to me and tell me, yeah, we thought we can make 10 movies out of this. There's no possible way. So as the budget increased, they just said, fuck it.
Yeah, I do believe, though, after while making Fast 4, they had an idea for at least probably 2 or 3 more movies if the money was coming in. Because again, like, if the money doesn't come in, your ideas are gone. Like, whatever you had, even if you had the shit mapped out for like 3 years in advance, if the money didn't come in, you're not making that movie. Because it's Hollywood. Right. Like, the funding comes from the box office. You're not going to make whatever project unless the audience wants more of it or fucked with it. But I do like, so you can see the seeds planting in Fast Forward. Like, as we discussed last week, like, they got the big 4, the core 4 back together. Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Jordana Brewster, Michelle Rodriguez. So that's a good sign. Mm-hmm. So it showed like Universal was like, we're in on trying to keep this thing alive. And like we said, there were some little hints, like I hear Rio's nice this kind of year. They show Han's alive. So this takes place before Tokyo Drift, obviously. And there was one other thing that they said, and obviously the ending of the movie.
Yeah.
To break Dom out of jail. So that's where, I mean, with Chris Morgan, I wouldn't be surprised if he said I had a whole storyboard timeline of what each one was going to do. And then as we kept going, more pieces keep adding in, like you add Dwayne Johnson, which funny enough, the character Luke Hobbs is supposed to be played by Tommy Lee Jones, but we'll get to that when there's a scene where you can see why they thought of Tommy Lee Jones. But obviously Tommy Lee Jones and Vin Diesel in a fight. Not a thrilling fight, unless they're going to have like Tommy Lee Jones just go like Bob Barker against Happy Gilmore, which would have been hilarious.
Regardless, I was going to go with Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, 100%. Because again, Tommy Lee Jones was born at 67.
Yeah, he has that old thing going on, like Greg Oden. Like, I've been old my whole entire life.
Exactly.
And he never breaks like kayfabe. Well, it's probably just a shoot at this point. Like, oh no, I was actually thinking about this too. So
I don't care.
Besides that, I was thinking about how I was watching Space Jam. So when I was watching Space Jam 2, once again, I'm promoting this movie. Y'all need to give us a check, just like we did.
HBO Max, Warner Brothers.
Give us a check, just like we did with fucking what's the Christopher Nolan movie again?
Tenet,
just like we did with Tenet.
Tenet, as Travis Scott sings, Tenet.
I can't stand that dude. Anyway, put him
Straight
in
up.
I can't stand him. Can't stand his album, his music. Like all right, so I should just cut the podcast, I guess, right? You gonna keep doing this? You sound just like him. No rhyme, just saying words and shit. But that's cool. It's the vibes that the kids send y'all. That's all y'all want.
100%. Yeah, just vibes. Like it's fucking
vibes and merch. Vibes and
Yep.
merch. I hate the fucking new era of music. Anyhow, I listen to R&B. So I was saying that Don Cheadle was having the shit. If nobody gets anything from Space Jam 2, watch it for Don Cheadle. He's having a fucking blast.
Oh, that's the thing where I was like, the trailers are giving me the vibe of, oh, how ridiculous this is going to be. Because Don Cheadle was like, I'm here to perform. Like, I don't know what y'all think you're going to see, but like, they gave me a check. I wrote a number and I said, I'm going to act how I want to act.
And the thing is, you know how serious, I still got to watch that Steven Soderbergh movie that's on HBO. I still got to watch
Southern
it.
Move.
Yeah, so you know how every movie damn near, except for Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 13, because there wasn't a second movie.
Yes, there was. Don't you do that.
There was.
If you're no, you know what? Ocean's 12 better than Rush Hour 2.
Boy, you out your goddamn mind. This how I can tell you don't have no sense of humor and you funny.
That's our next watch along. See, that'll be our first versus watch along.
Fucking Ocean. I gotta watch that shit again. I saw it when it first came out. Bruh, we get into some nerd shit, but fuck it. Y'all listen to this podcast so y'all know how we get down. Listen, Ocean's 12. It's like, all right, we did the robbery. What else? Shit. Filler. Like if you watch Dragon Ball Z, that's what it was.
No.
It's the Dragon Ball Z of movies.
No. Because here's the thing. No. Ocean's 12 is a parody of a sequel because it's like it worked so well. Like 22 Jump Street, which is why 22 Jump Street's so good. It's like the first one worked so well. We're just gonna like flip it. So he's like, instead of robbing shit in America, let's go rob shit in Europe.
But the build up to the plot didn't start happening until like 30 minutes into the movie.
Because it's not about the plot. It's about Steven Soderbergh wanting to make a European film, which he does, and it's beautiful. Oh, it's amazing.
And then Andy Garcia the whole time just no selling, like every movie he does. Just I got robbed. So what? Like, bro, you got robbed, motherfucker. I don't care if it's $2. You ain't gonna rob. Hey, in the words of the great Bernie Mac in that movie with Chris Rock, forgot the fucking name. Anyway, it's hilarious. He said, "You rob me, I'm gonna beat your ass." If you never seen that movie, I forgot the name of it, Davis, and the audience.
I'm trying to think what movie where they were in together. Oh.
It was the movie when Chris Rock becomes president.
Oh, Head of State.
Yeah, Head of State. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I thought it was that, but I've only seen that once, and it was years ago. I just remember when I saw that, and I'm like, wait a minute, are they in TNA wrestling? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
because they were.
We're gonna have an off conversation, or one day when we talk about Jeff Jarrett all of 2 minutes and burying him. Yeah. I know it's a pattern with Jeff Jarrett. I'll talk about it off air, and then maybe we bring it onto an episode because I know there's certain things he does.
Slap nuts.
Slap nuts, and the story about his pops, Freezing Hill. The story about his pops and how he had a house that was like marble floor. Basically, he had the mansion from Django. I'm just gonna say that.
Jeff Jarrett was dressing like fucking Don Johnson and Django, so it makes sense.
Exactly. He got it from his dad. Fuck Jerry Jarrett. Is he dead?
I think so, yeah. Don't forget, Jerry Jarrett like gave WWE Vladimir Kozlov to spite Jeff Jarrett. Because he was initially supposed to sign with TNA. Then Jeff Jarrett kicked his dad out of TNA. Then Jerry Jarrett was like, you know what? I'm taking this guy and giving him right to Vince McMahon.
And Vince was like, look at him. He's Russian.
He's Russian.
We need it for America. Like, bro, this ain't 2000. I mean, this ain't 1982 again. But where was I going? Oh, yeah. So watch Head of State because it's fucking hilarious how Bernie Mac, of course, like every movie Bernie Mac is in, even in these ocean movies.
100. Yeah,
like, yo, he just
100%.
takes the MVP. Every single movie he's in, it's like, all right, this is mine. Guess who?
I
He
will
was the
say
MVP.
one of the two bad things about Ocean 12 is not enough Bernie Mac, and the whole Julia Roberts playing Julia Roberts scene is bad.
That's okay. So that was the main thing too. It was because I know Andy Garcia is gonna no sell in every movie. She's the fucking Triple H in movies. Everything ain't about you, motherfucker. It's not about you.
It's not,
Even though
no. Here's my MAGA mark, motherfucker. It's not about you.
when he's talking to Bret Hart or HBK, whoever.
Yeah, like I said, I think it was about HBK in regards to not wanting to job to Bret. Motherfucker, it's not about you.
And he's right. He's right.
It's not about you either, Mark. With your fucking bullshit.
But still, at least he understands being a professional. Like
no. Because if he was a professional, he would have retired after hanging those gloves up.
Hey man, listen.
No. Don't like Vin said. Like he did it for the bag, but I don't care, Vin. He's an asshole.
I'm trying. I had a basketball player. I'm not gonna say Vince Carter because Vince Carter was actually all right towards the end of his career, even when he was on the Hawks before he retired. But it's one of those things like your pride gets the best of you.
Oh yeah, Well, I mean, again, in Pulp Fiction, when he's like, when you're getting your ass beat and you hear that voice in your head telling you to fight back, that's pride. Fucking with you. Fuck.
Now, if you're getting your ass
pride.
beat, you better. If you getting your ass beat, you might as well bring something out if you got it on there. If you got a gimmick on you, go ahead. It ain't a fair fight no more. You're not gonna just beat my ass and get away. When New Jack said, "You gonna have to kill me," because I ain't gonna never stop.
Like Mike Myers, like
you're not gonna just beat my ass.
Oh,
like,
ooh, ow, what is that from? Someone's like, if you get it's from somewhere else besides New Jack, man. You gotta you better bring a gun and kill my ass because if you leave me alive.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give all my personal shit out, but I just know my one encounter I had with somebody that, you know what I mean, I ain't go to sleep, but they rocked me a couple times. I said, all right, bro, either you gonna have to stop or I'm coming right back. I didn't have no
floor. Wonder what the fuck just happened.
I never been to sleep, but it's been a couple times I've been rocked. I said, oh shit. It can happen.
You did the fight night where like boom, and it just like slow mo. It's like
that's happened to me once or twice. It's like, all right, bro. I don't know. My defense ain't working. My defense is not impregnable right now. I'm not gonna be able to eat his children. Our praise be to Allah. I'm not gonna be able to just go ahead, just counter this shit. I ain't Floyd, bro.
That's what makes me like about shit. What was I about to say? Damn, I just forgot it.
Mike Tyson. We can have a Mike Tyson podcast. I'm always with that. That's got to be 5 hours though.
Nah, damn it, I forgot. Maybe I'll remember it later.
But watch Head of State. You got to watch that. You got to watch The Last Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. You got to see The Last Dragon with Tyler Moore. Was that Tyler Moore? Bruce Leroy. I think that was his name. Ty Mac something. Yeah, Ty Mac. There you go. Infinity. RIP. You got to watch that. Those 3 movies. Yeah, I think that's all I told you to watch in the past month.
Well, there's just a lot of shit to watch. That's the whole thing.
No, but watch those.
The most importantly, you got to watch the Fast and the Furious movies, obviously. Shouts to Zell, buying more bottles. He's actually someone who's he's actually someone who's queuing these up as he's watching them.
Which we told people to do.
Oh, no, that's the whole point. But also, if you listen without watching, you're kind of, we do a decent enough play-by-play, but with this one, this will be interesting because this one's so good. I think that at times we're just going to be either praising what's happening or just be like, damn, that was dope. Because essentially Justin Lin, this is like his Heat.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how Dark Knight was Christopher Nolan's Heat. Like Michael Mann made Heat and everyone wanted to make their movie, their version of that. Like, well, legit, like Ben Affleck's like, I could do that bit. The Heat, but it's like Heat in Boston.
That's why it was
trash. You got your fucking Dunkin' Donuts and your fucking Boston Celtics.
Stop, please. You're gonna make me hate Massachusetts even more.
You got right down the harbor.
Yo, I legit talking shit about Massachusetts, but I feel like if I go to Boston, I'm gonna have a good time. Yeah,
because there's a bunch of white women there.
No, sir. I know. No, sir, you ain't gonna put that spot on my name, Joshua. I know a Haitian woman that's out there. I'll just say that. I'm
Was
gonna
it
go to Boston.
was it what was I gonna say about Bernie Mac? Well, just in Transformers again, Bernie Mac when he's like, "Bitch, I ought to beat your I will rock and beat your ass." Yeah, and she flips him. I was like, "Bitch, I'll bust your head."
I'm telling you, bro. I wish we could have a Bernie Mac day, bro. Everybody should have a Bernie Mac day. Fuck all that.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
single movie, he's the MVP, bro. That was one scene and he bodied that.
Yeah. Oh, like, and he spits a bar like, driver don't pick the car picks the driver. Like,
Okay, is that why you got your 2020 Nissan?
I got a 20
Don't give your car information.
Dodge Avenger.
Look at you, big boy car. All right. You don't know shit about that car.
Big
What's the
boy,
mileage on it?
something in my Dodge Avenger and my Air Force Ones. Just
This motherfucker really trying to be part of the St. Lunatics, bro. Put some fucking rims on it. You hop your little ass out the car. They're gonna do like Chris. What's up, everybody? Since they bring it back MTV Chris, we need one for Davis.
was that legit?
Yeah, but that's stupid because we got IG.
We got IG. Yeah, that would be the whole thing. Is that MTV would be like, we're gonna do the MTV cribs on IG, like. But yeah, the whole thing. Hey, everyone, welcome to my crib. Like the end of the whole, like this is where the magic happens. Not really. Well, I get it because I'm being funny. Like no.
What was that Chappelle did on season 3 with the
I got this dinosaur egg.
Oh shit, it's hatching. Look.
And he cracks it.
He ate the whole thing.
Worth about 200 million. I got this coat.
I forgot what he said. I know about the crystals. He's like, I put crystals in my food.
Yeah, diamond. Yeah, I eat diamonds in my food. Yeah, sprinkle diamonds on my food or something like that. Yeah,
my doo-doo come out
glistening. He's got dolphin teeth.
Hey, by far one of the greatest. Well, damn near every episode was great from season 1 and 2, and they all are classics in TV history. That's
My
by
favorite.
far the greatest segment in one of the greatest segments in TV history. By far, bro, it's been 18 years.
Yeah,
and people out of everything on the Chappelle show, everybody talks about that the most
because it became Twitter. That's why.
Damn, you right.
Because legit is like you would say outlandish shit like that on Twitter now. Like who you have to be a real evil, vile motherfucker to be like she wears underwear with dick holes in them like that. Like you like that's that's legit like crossing the line. That shit someone would say on Twitter and they'd be like, and it would have like 100,000 retweets or likes. Like,
yo, the funniest thing about that is they all broke kayfabe, and you just see great Patrice O'Neal on the ground rolling.
Oh god, pit bull. Clap for me, bitch. That would be a good name for an episode.
I don't think we could call it that.
But I gotta go real quick. Then when I come back, we'll get started on a Fast Five. We initially were gonna try to do something else, but I don't. Maybe we'll save that for another time.
We might have something for everybody's listening going on this week. If Davis could free yourself up, if not, then it'll be an African only podcast just for that day. African only pod. And when he come back, shouts out to Publix. I need a sponsorship. I spend at least $200 a week at Publix for myself because I'm a glutton. I got a pack of Gushers. You know what? This would be my little comedy hour. Like this is 1952. This is my shtick, as they call it. So I was walking to Publix the other day. Got a pack of Gushers. Got some protein drinks, you know, and a chicken tender sub. Sounds great. When my co-host comes back, the great Davis, when he comes back, I'm pointing to my left. People can't see it, as if, you know, I'm, you know, Carson Daly, wherever he is, or Johnny Carson. I just don't have no cocaine next to me. R.I.P. Johnny Carson. I'm pointing like he's on my left, like he's the MC. But I got a sandwich. As soon as he comes back, I'm going to get it because with every movie, you need a good snack. So as we indulge into the Fast Five, don't get a tuna sandwich. That's how this whole franchise started. The love for tuna sandwich and the love for a beautiful woman with big teeth. But I too have a thing with women and big teeth.
I was dying when you said Gushers. I'm like, this man. I'm like, you need help if you're eating Gushers in 2021.
I eat a whole pack of Gushers. My fucking teeth hurt.
God, I had Gushers once and I wanted to throw up. I was like, who eats this shit?
Me, I eat them.
But this was I'm saying like I had a pack like fucking 15 years ago probably, and I was like, that shit is gross.
Dude, it's the reason why I need to go to the dentist right now. Like
Yeah.
This is privilege. People, if you can hear me, if you don't have health insurance, get your weight up. I have health insurance, fully covered health insurance. All right. I got dental insurance. Maybe this is this is a black thing. We don't go to the doctor. Apparently these stereotypes, but I have dental insurance and I have the card out to remind myself to call or book an appointment. And I always put the card back. I'm like, man, you know what? My teeth gonna be straight. No, I legit need to go to the dentist or I'm gonna be like Joel Santana in like a year. Like I'm gonna have frontals. I'm gonna be out here like Roman Reigns, bro.
Oh, I wish I had. See, I have dentist appointments coming up, but I also just would be like, how much is it just to like give me the fake teeth? Like,
it'll
like,
probably.
I don't want to deal with this shit no more. Like,
it's in the thousands, bro. Apparently, it's in the thousands.
I know.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I think we just need to go ahead use it because I have insurance, but I know I actually have to get surgery.
Oh no, so do I. I gotta have my wisdom teeth removed. So.
And that's why I haven't done it because I'm like, what if? Just what if they turn that shit up? They Conrad Murray me.
See, I always not Dr. Conrad Murray. No.
What if they do that shit to me?
See, you got mad about me trying to no sell your jokes. The reason that
this is it. If I do that shit, bro.
Oh god. You got mad at me no selling your jokes because if I like, we all know the crazy shit you be saying that is legit hilarious.
I don't be saying that crazy shit.
You just said Conrad Murray in 2021.
Nobody knows who the fuck that is but me and you. All right.
Oh god.
Don't Google him, please. Anybody's listening, do not Google him. That motherfucker made Dr. Kevorkian look like fucking Dr. Seuss. Do not look him up.
All that summer, I heard that name every fucking day. And again, crazy day, that day in history. Because like I think I said before, that was the 09 draft, the legendary draft. And I saw Transformers Revenge of the Fallen that day. Crazy day.
Why would you do? You put yourself through hell. Because that's not how you get over. That's not how you get over the loss of Jesus, bro. That's not how you get over loss of.
I saw the Warriors draft Steph Curry. I'm like, man, fuck this. Let's go see the movie. Like.
You had a long ass day.
Even though I didn't say fuck this because I was 14, but I was like waiting for the draft to like get to a point where like, all right, let's go see. I was looking forward to it. I love the first Transformer movie, and so did my dad. My dad loves the first Transformer movie.
And then he was led astray. He was bamboozled when he went to go see that shit. He can't look.
Yeah, I don't
know
what he thinks.
Pops, I know you don't listen to us because you probably hate Davis. Do not say anything about Fast and the Furious when you went to go watch Transformers 1 and 2.
You don't like the first Transformers?
No, that shit did not age well. I went to the
movies.
I
mean, I haven't seen it in a while, but I mean but it's still. I remember, funny enough, because like I went upstairs and told my dad like it was right before AEW started, and they played Transformers. I'm like, yeah, I just saw the end of Transformers, and he's like, oh, great movie.
He's out of his mind. All due respect.
And I'm like, yeah, like, do you remember like the performances? Like, oh yeah, like and him and I almost like reenacted like, you're a soldier now, and Josh Duhamel grabs Shia LaBeouf, you're a soldier. Like,
how? I never enlisted.
Anyway, go grab your sandwich, and then I'll tell people right now to get queued up to Fast 5, and we'll get this shit started.
What mark are you at? Because I'm at the 0.2 mark.
I am at the 0.00.03. So we're close.
God damn it. Nah, I don't even press it. We'll be fine. All right. Be right back, guys. This is when they play the music.
Dun, dun, dun.
Play some Drake if you want, but don't get us. You know what I mean?
I would
hit.
say then we'll get sued. Then we'll
Yeah,
be
don't-
fucked.
Play some leaks if you really want us to get up out of here. The Drake leaks.
But yeah, everyone like Fast Five. Oh, we forgot to do where we were in our lives when we saw this. So real quick, I'll tell my version. Even though I said it last week, this was the first Fast and Furious movie I saw in theaters. I remember it vividly. So 2011, I'm a sophomore in high school. Or am I a junior? No, I'm a junior, yeah. Some issues with my schooling in California the last like 2 years, but I just remember reading about it and seeing that they got people from the previous Fast and Furious movies. They got Tyrese, they got Ludacris back, they got Gal Gadot. They were bringing back Vince, and of course, The Rock, me being a wrestling fan as well, is going to be in this movie. So I got to see this in the theaters. And this was the first one I saw in the theaters, and I saw it by myself. First movie I ever saw on my own. I'm, 16. I had just turned 16 a couple of months prior. So my mom, who was very protective and tried to shelter me, my brother and sister, said like, yeah, I could go see the movie by myself and all that. I didn't have any money for snacks. I just had money for the ticket. I had to get my neighbor, who was also my mom's weed dealer, to give me a ride to the theater.
Okay, let's start the movie. I think you said way too much, brother.
He was a dope guy. He was a cool guy.
No pun intended. He was a dope guy. Start the movie. Said too much.
But yeah, he gave me a ride. But yeah, I just remember like when it started, and we'll say like that first scene, I was like, wow. I was legit like, this is cinema before I even really knew cinema and all that, like in terms of me fully being in the film. And then I think I wrote a review for my high school newspaper about this. Legit, because I think the nice lady who was in charge of the journalism department was like, "You want to write about what?" And I'm like, "Fast Five, the Fast and Furious movie." She's like, "Okay."
Like, we have a newspaper?
Oh, my school newspaper? No. She was like, so that's how. Again, that's when I was on my trying to be my Bill Simmons shit. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I wrote about the fighter. Back in the fall, I did a review about the fighter, the Mark Wahlberg Christian Bale movie.
That's my brother.
What's your man, David O. Russell?
That's my brother. What he said. That's all I remember is that line in the beginning.
Yeah,
he was on the crack.
Oh yeah, he was
Mr. Brother,
Mr. Hitman, Mr. Boston,
Mr. Boston.
Mr. Boston.
I bet.
But yeah, I written a few other things for my school newspaper, and I'm pretty sure I wrote about Fast Five. And there were a few if you look it up, maybe I'll share it. A few articles I wrote, and like the picture of me. Oh god, it was so bad. I still have maybe I'll share that on the @BVD pod Twitter feed. So make sure you follow that. Thanks has been tweeting some outlandish shit from there, which I don't condone anything he tweets.
I don't say anything crazy.
You said Rush Hour 2 is the best sequel.
It is.
I responded with The Godfather Part 2.
I was about to sing the wrong song. That was on Rush Hour 1 soundtrack. I don't remember Rush Hour 2 soundtrack, but that man went up there and talked to that beautiful Latina woman.
Oh, God.
Rosalind Sanchez.
Rosalind Sanchez, yeah. In that scene, I knew it was coming because I remember when I saw that as a kid, I was like, interesting. But seeing as an adult, I'm just like, God. I'm like,
you copied my whole fucking flow.
I just mean like, damn. Like,
oh no, let me see that badge again. How you see that, bro?
The whole like, the fact that he knows the Victoria's Secret catalog, that's real demon time shit. That's a real like only Josh knows that type of shit
about Victoria's Secret.
About being that much of a demon. It's Chris Tucker in that.
Josh collects like Playboy magazines from like the 1970s, bro. Like when they had to put the women, I almost said another word. The women had to put the thighs out, and they be like they used to do on Tom and Jerry and shit. That's what he be
But-
doing every time he look at him. His glasses fog up like it's a cartoon.
But real quick, yeah. So I saw this 2011 in theaters, and then ever since then, I've seen every one of these Fast and Furious movies in the theater. But it started with this one, so not a bad way to start off.
I had this on bootleg with the actual cut.
Really?
A bootleg.
Oh wow!
Have you not noticed the pattern with the Fast movies? I love them, but I see them on bootleg. Most
Well, I mean,
of
to
them.
be fair, yeah, I say like, yeah, a majority of them you have.
I was broke coming up, people. I ain't had no goddamn ticket money. I ain't got no sugar. I ain't got no donuts. I had to watch this shit on bootleg. I feel like Soldier Boy right now. I was in the trap watching Fast 5.
Hey,
But
fuck
I
it,
watched this
someone's
on
got to do
bootleg.
it.
And then it was a
How-
great bootleg.
How hyped were you about The Rock being in it?
Oh, I was stoked. I
Because
was
again,
fucking
before
ready,
this, he's Mr. Disney. Game plan, Race to Rich Mountain, The Tooth Fairy. So
I forgot about that movie.
I
Race
never
to Rich-
saw Race to Witch Mountain. I only saw the Game Plan and Tooth Fairy.
Did you see oh, that was Jumanji. I'm thinking about the Brendan Fraser movies when they was around the dinosaurs. And shit.
Oh, he Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was The Rock.
No, he's in the second one. He replaces Brendan Fraser.
Well, ain't that a bitch? You see how the universe works? And what did he have on? A tight ass shirt and cargo shorts.
No. He had jeans on in that one.
Okay, so I gotta find this movie.
I think the
'Cause I
picture
s-
is him in like a gray shirt and jeans.
You know how they talk about the Mandela effect with Sinbad and Shazam? They said Kazam, this Shazam. He said neither of those.
I'm like,
movies.
wait a minute.
See, it's the Mandela effect. So the
Well, no, I
Mandela
thought
effect is The Rock was in Journey to the Center of Earth 2.
I thought, the Mandela effect is when you believe something has happened. Because it's Nelson Mandela died, but he was alive, right? People
That's
thinking
the-
he died, but he's alive the whole time. Isn't
Oh,
right? It's you finding out something didn't happen.
Oh, that's my whole childhood. So I might be living in the Mandela effect.
I forget what the Streisand effect is in Atlanta when he breaks that down.
The what effect?
The Streisand effect. Remember it? Like it's the one with Black Justin Bieber. He's which is still the best thing ever invented.
I gotta look this up. The Black Justin Bieber.
No, remember in Atlanta?
Yeah, but that's still fucking hilarious. Like, but we saw that. That don't count. We saw that was gonna happen. MLK was gonna be in the interlude on the Justin Bieber album. That don't count. Fucking David Guetta last year did the same thing. It
was the whole thing where like if Justin Bieber was black, it's that Justin Bieber was acting black, but they're not treating him like how they would if someone black was in the same thing.
That's Tevin Campbell then.
Was
Oh,
he
you don't
wilding
know
like
about-
Justin Bieber was?
Nah. So Tevin Campbell was supposed to be like the young black superstar, but it's a lot of bullshit I can't get into while we on air as to why that probably didn't happen. But he was coded. He was basically molded, so to speak, by Quincy Jones. That was supposed to be like his protege. Like Tevin Campbell worked with Usher. I mean, I'm tripping. He worked with Prince and some other people. But he was supposed to remember he was on Fresh Prince. Remember that episode with Ashley when she was little? That singer that came out.
I don't think I got that far. In all the episodes of Fresh Prince I saw growing up, I never saw them in order.
Okay, so yeah, that's basically how they do it. Yo, Will Smith might be the controller of the Mandela effect. That's besides the point.
Shit.
His wife definitely moving like Thanos. She trying to bring Tupac back.
Whoa.
Tupac back. Thanos. She trying to snap him back, bruh.
God.
Yo, that's how. This is a side note. We about to get into the movie, people, but fuck it, let us have fun. You know you did something.
I just picturing Jada Pinkett Smith with like at the red table with the Infinity Gauntlet on, like, I'll do it myself.
But you see, she got the bald head now.
Okay. No. I'm drifting this shit back. Like,
Yo, Pac was a legend. He had women been 25 years since he been dead, and women still talking about, yeah, I had Pac. Like, God
And
damn.
still crying over it.
Boy, he was. That
Hey.
poetry was great. That poetry.
It's the I get it. Like I said, when Paul, there's like when you can say like a beautiful man. That's what Tupac was. Like, look at him. Like,
Yo, they not gonna have none of these females I've been with gonna have stories like that about me. Banks is gone. Fucking let's pop a bottle right now.
it's about damn time. Like,
I'll get you, my pretty. You and your little punk ass dog. I almost said the dog's name. She don't listen to this shit anyway. So if I would have said
oh, you're talking about
that fucking dog. I hate that dog.
hating dog. Had I grab
I'm
it?
sorry. I'm
and
sorry,
I choke
Peter.
it, and I choked the shit out of it.
All right, edit point. God damn it.
That's you though. You are
Peter.
You are.
That was the
Pops.
white man.
You're Master Roshi and Krillin in that one scene.
Nah, get the fuck out. Master Roshi was moving real nasty, bro.
The way Krillin looks, that's you every time. His smile is you every time you say something you know you shouldn't say.
Krillin is Josh, bro. Mr. Bitches. Josh just got a hairline and glasses, but Krillin had look at his history. He got women, bro, and he was bald. Shit, I'm nah.
That motherfucker said, I'm not bald. I just shaved my head. He's like, why are you bald? He's like, we're both kids. Why are you bald?
I just shaved my head. Like, bro, no. You got the Bobby Lashley thing going on.
Oh, like this is a choice?
No. Bobby Lashley has alopecia. Is that what it is? Vin Diesel does as well. Yeah. Vin Diesel does as well. Why you ain't got no beard, bro? You ain't got no mustache. You ain't got no little goatee. You ain't got no beard. Come on, bro. The Rock chooses to do it because he Republican. Only Republican black men shave their facial hair.
Well, hey, I mean, again, that's what makes him so good in this movie. This goatee he has, like, makes him look like a real villain.
Because he is a real villain. He tricked us.
That is true. I know you didn't trick me. I told y'all from the big. I told y'all from the beginning.
Right. Like, bruh,
that man signed an Under Armour deal. You should have known, you dumb fucks.
Wait a minute, ain't Steph Curry on Under Armour?
That's because that's the only thing that can support his glass ankles.
All right, relax, bruh.
Don't act like no, legit. It's like he got in the Under Armour shoes. He didn't have ankle problems.
And he became one of the top 10 greatest players of all time. So maybe Under Armour is right. I'm not gonna sign because they found out to be MAGA, but still.
I mean,
I see the people that wear the Rock's gear. Once again, I was like, yeah, you're right. I see the people that wear it.
And that's the whole thing they wear. And then he's like, go vote Democrat. And they're like, man, fuck this.
Yeah, like it's one jabroni at my gym. He's a coon because I see his woman. He wears that fucking Rock shirt the rents do all the time. Motherfucker, if your rent is due every time I see you, you might want to figure out your choices in life. And if your rent is due every single day, where the fuck are you staying? In Metropolis? Yo, Superman fucked up our building. We got to pay the rent again. It ain't my fault, bro. I'm supposed to be paying $1,500 a month, not $1,500 a day. The rent is not due. Yo, The Rock ever said that? Is that a saying that he said, or he just be coming up with these slogans? The rent is due. What does that mean? He talking about when you had $7, motherfucker, you couldn't pay your rent. How you gonna say the rent? Yeah, the rent is due, motherfucker. You got that red note coming from your light bill, DWP. Yeah, but I got $7. He could. That's what he need to use the $7 shit for. Even though he rich as fuck, be like, hey, Dwayne, you owe, because he got a big ass house in Georgia. You owe $500 in lights. I don't know why somebody lights would cost that much. I don't give a fuck if I'm worth $1 billion. Turn them motherfucking lights off like my granny used to say.
Oh yeah, I'm in darkness right now. I only got one like small light in the kitchen above the sink on. That's it. I'm not wasting this electricity.
Okay,
even though legit, it's more of that. It's more like darkness.
That's the closest you will ever get to darkness. So I understand.
Whoa.
It's not upon you, Charlie Murphy.
Everyone. It was us and Wesley Snipes, which is like on like You like I don't know who else I could have said, but the fact that they said Wesley Snipes.
Because Wesley, we talked about the great Wesley Snipes before.
Oh yeah,
way
100%.
more
Like
so.
go back before when Banks and I to an extent paid homage. And not that I have anything against Wesley Snipes, but again, for a while Wesley Snipes had that run, much like Chris Tucker had that run of like it was hits or like their performances are fire. It was they were making bank or like you couldn't deny that they were great in a bad movie.
In an alternate universe, which could have happened, but he was just professional. I'm not saying Wesley wasn't professional, but it was more so he was a little bit more egotistical, people said about Denzel. But in an alternate universe, Wesley Snipes is placing that Denzel career path, and then Denzel is like on the Wesley Snipes path. Because at one point, people were talking about Wesley Snipes, more so women were talking about Wesley Snipes more than they were talking about Denzel. Even though Denzel was like doing.
What did you say? Wait, you said women or like they were more into Wesley Snipes than Denzel?
No, the whole industry was with Wesley, but women were talking about Wesley a little bit more than they were about Denzel because Denzel was still on the come up.
Well, I also think you can again the whole thing about Denzel is he plays that again in like a legit and great way, like a down to earth, humble guy. Whereas like Wesley Snipes, he's got that other type of swagger while also being humble and all that, but there's more sizzle than Denzel as the human being, or even if he could be performing as Wesley Snipes on like the red carpet, whereas Denzel is just he's creates the aura of like being serious, but then if you make Denzel Washington laugh, like you did something good, like it's that weird thing with famous people. It's like what you always say about Michael Jordan, like Michael Jordan only really fucks with certain people.
Allen Iverson, that's probably about it. Kobe,
but again, you can see why. Like it's Allen Iverson. Like,
oh yeah, he fuck with. God damn, almost blanking out, but the center for the Knicks, and he was a center for the Bulls.
Oh, Charles Oakley.
Yeah, that's his man's as well.
But all right, so everyone get queued up. Like we said, 0.00.03. Again, it's on Peacock, this shit service
that I had to go back to.
I'm glad.
Vince found out, bro.
You were out here being an asshole, holding that shit hostage.
Bruh, I was going to give you the information, but it's only been like 3 weeks. He was like, nah. They said, you can't use say way to get past certain things. I said, bro, what technology is this? And it literally happened overnight. I woke up, tried to get on. It said, nah. I said, all right, but well, we get the whole catalog in August anyway, right? Or most of it.
Hopefully.
We ain't getting that shit.
Even if it's the whole catalog, the system, the interface or whatever, it's
trash.
Shit. It's horrible. At least they have the markers to determine like where like a match starts, but still navigating the fast. Like this happened to me earlier. For some reason, halfway through Fast 5, it kicked me out, and I was like out of nowhere, and I had to go on my laptop to fast forward it to the point because like fast forwarding or writing on this on my PlayStation it's horrible.
Same thing on Xbox. It's just like I just cannot get to a chapter mark. It's like no, this shit is some old school VHS shit.
But all right, so when I say 3, press play. 1, 2, 3, play.
Universal, the home of Fast and the Furious meets Jurassic Park meets Back to the Future. Because it's going to happen.
Meets Dracula, Frankenstein, and all the other Universal monsters. The Mummy.
Yo, low key, that's what they could do. They could do how they did Space Jam 2. They could do that with Fast 10. All the properties.
Dracula being like, what do you have? I have family. And then like a horde of bat cars come flying out of nowhere. Like
into the Count Transylvania. So
right now we're seeing the end of Fast and Furious. Kind of like how the Rocky movies would start. You see the ending of the previous movie. Yes. Which is something more films should kind of adopt in a way.
Yeah, so we can remember what the fuck happened.
Yeah, especially if you're making multiple sequels.
Hollywood, everything.
True. So we got the 3 black cars. There's that immortal Dodge Charger.
That'll be in Brazil.
No, it's
Spoiler
not.
alert.
It's not. Well, it doesn't have. It's not because it doesn't have the engine and the engine poking out through the hood. It's just a different type of Dodge Charger, I think. But we see this great precision driving by Mia, who is now in the crew officially in terms of like breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Y'all thought she just made bad tuna sandwiches. No. She could drive.
Even though you say women can't drive.
Never said that, Davis.
Yes, you did. You said you were holding on.
We're on air, Davis.
And then boom, see everyone's like, oh, cars flying out of planes and jumping through buildings. Like, no, this Dodge Charger hits the brakes and a whole bus flips over it.
They killed inmates just to say.
Oh yeah, no, everyone's dead. Vin Diesel is Dom Toretto is dead.
Like, yo, somebody's dad is dead that was wrongfully accused of a crime.
There's Purred Happily from Parks and Rec. But yeah, no,
Oh, he
everyone's
miserable.
dead.
Yo, selfish as hell, on him. Yo, shouts out to that man. I forgot his name. He's on like NBC News.
Oh, I know.
LA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, I was like, oh yeah, he's a legit news anchor. Yeah.
Shouts out to her. She's on Fox News, LA. So they got actual like LA
Yeah.
reporters for sure.
More often than not, they like I said, the exception at the beginning, the guy who plays Pert Happily in Parks and Rec, he's an actor, and I've seen him in other stuff. But more often than not, in movies, they tend to get like real news anchors.
Yeah, because they fucking stay at that job for literally 30 years.
And right now, we get the sweeping helicopter shot of
The white Jesus.
Jesus.
That should be Michael Jackson.
I still want to know how they built that fucking thing.
The Mayans.
Yeah, aliens.
It was like the pyramids, bro. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out. Yo, Brazil looks like that. I never want to go out there.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, this isn't a great ad for Brazil in terms of like, man, the favelas really be like that. Like, damn. And like right now, this is kind of like some Ocean's 12 vibes, some great shots of we're in a foreign country. Justin Lin's in his bag right here in this movie.
Oh no, and he actually thought about the whole story all the way. This isn't like on spot booking because she's tired, and he's like, "What's wrong with her?" And then we'll get to that point.
Okay, realize don't put your emotions on a Brian O'Connor just because you're like these women. What's wrong with them?
No, but she has a legit reason to be tired, not because
Yeah.
she's been on fucking Twitter and Instagram all day. She hasn't eaten. I'm saying with her, she legit has a reason to be tired.
But
It's the picture for me. No, it's the motherfucking job should be for you. Get off your phone.
as we see, I never saw City of God, but City of God I think takes place in Brazil, does it not?
Yeah, it's the slums of Brazil, wherever that is.
Yeah.
I seen that when
And
I was
that-
little. Not
Yeah,
little.
and that kind of introduces like the crime, like that's the crime world of Brazil introduction in like mainstream film.
They weren't going to do anything to him, Vince.
You don't know. He's a white man who's tan.
Truthfully, if you go to certain parts of Brazil, they look just like Brian O'Connor.
Buster. Yeah, especially the Gracies.
Yeah. That lets y'all know everything you know about history in South America.
Oh, what, the colonizers?
Mm-hmm. That you.
Whoa. Me.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you
Sorry.
mean that? You sound like Roman Pierce right now, just eating the shit out of food while talking.
Yeah, I apologize for my unprofessionalism, but I have
And see,
something
funny
called-
enough, because they're eating the shit out of that food too.
Yeah, she's definitely eating a lot. That's her first meal of the day.
On the little baby, oh.
Yeah, then I started asking questions. I was like, okay, this might be the most outlandish thing about the whole franchise, but he was like, it's not my kid. I was like, okay. Because I was about to say, one of these things are not like the other. If that was Vince's kid in the movie, his biological child in the movie.
Vin Diesel. I thought you said Vince. I'm like, no, like,
No, Vin Diesel definitely wouldn't let that be his kid in the movie.
okay, relax.
He is not family.
And we see, of course, the scars from the scene in the Fast and the Furious where he got tangled up on the semi truck, and Brian O'Connor again saved the man's life, and he's holding a grudge. That's some Bret Hart shit. That's some Bret Hart shit, holding a grudge against someone.
Rightfully so, bro, because you got me all the way in a different country, 1,000 miles away from LA, bro. We was chilling.
If you were in LA, you'd still be in DV. You'd be still in Blu-ray players at this time. PS4s, relax. Like, come on.
Yeah, but they was making bread chilling. That's why he ain't worried about it.
Were they making that much bread?
Yeah,
I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing in hindsight. How much are they really making? Because look at the house, look at the store, look at the garage.
You got to stay low, bro.
No way you made all that. No way you made all that money doing tune-ups and selling groceries.
Right.
Great
Cut
scene.
me in.
Now I want a piece. Like, yeah. And he's giving him the plant again. So right now it's kind of been low key. It's setting the tone. You know, again, this is like, so and you can tell the cinnamon here, the coloring. It's again, they got like, it's like I said earlier, this is his heat. I think he probably spent a lot of time crafting the shots, even though it's not like pure cinematography in terms of like framing and stuff like that. But the vibes it gives off is that it's not like the other movies. You can tell. Yeah,
cinematography alone lets everybody know it's not like the others. I mean, even though technology kind of advanced, this is only what 2-3 years removed after Fast and Furious.
Only 2, yeah.
Yeah, technology still advanced.
And there's that. He's like, we know who that is. Only one person drives a Dodge Charger in this country, in this world. Yeah, in this world, yeah. In this world. Extradition. Did you know about extradition like before this movie?
Mm-mm.
Neither did I. So the whole idea, like you could like go to a place where like your crimes, where they don't recognize your crimes, or like the government from another country can't come after you. Like, who invented that? And like, that's a real scam and like finesse.
Hey, it's a lot of people on that.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick too, before I segue over to something else. You notice how they were reading the magazine and it said Tokyo?
Yep.
These references, all right.
Yeah. Again,
continuity.
Mm-hmm. But that's what you can do again when you have the same people at the helm.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I just don't mean Justin Lin. I mean Chris Morgan, because again, Chris Morgan wrote this like he wrote the previous two.
That's a long time to get the key card. Oh, you grabbed my ass, bro.
I was about to say the whole like in movies, wouldn't you know if someone bumped into you that they'd still be touching you in other areas?
Well, this is Brazil, so you're probably into that freaky shit.
No, I just mean in any type of like heist movie where someone's like a thief or a con artist or anything where they're like, "Oh, bumping you, I'm sorry," and then like their hand slips. Like, what? No, I'd be pretty sure.
I'll tell you what. If it was Shorty that's in Fast 9 and the other ones, forehead, pretty forehead, she touched me. Hey man,
Natalie,
grab
Emmanuel?
that key card. Yeah.
Go ahead then. Like you're like Martin Lawrence and Black Knight. Like, let's make it happen. Like,
hey, Shorty and that guy look like her. That's funny.
Oh, what happened to her? She should have. Oh no, she was on that show White Collar. Yeah, so she also should have. She should have been in more stuff as well. She was in the Haunted Mansion of Eddie Murphy.
That nasty man.
Who?
Eddie, he got 10 kids, bro. That's a nasty man.
But like you said, look at all the women who he had kids with. It's like the Nick Cannon thing. Like you're seeing who I'm having all these kids with, right?
Don't mention that fucking guy's name.
Wow, you're like
Mr. Nick Cannon. He's the devil. Like, Nick Cannon's hilarious, Dad. Fuck
you're
you,
like,
son.
You're like, that's the boogeyman. Like, don't you fucking say that name,
right? Candyman.
And right now, so they're heisting cars, and we just found out that these cars were seized. And like, woo, like, did they not think
family arrived?
Right. All right. So right here, yes or no? Is he in shape, or is he in fat territory?
That's CG. You see that chin?
I was about to say, like, he's got the neck fat, but the arms are like the size of like 8 guys' arms put together.
Bro, you know you could just work out arms and you'll be just like you'll be swole, but then
Oh
you
no, that's
won't
what I
have-
mean.
yeah.
That's I
torso.
think that's his regimen. I think that's his routine.
Yeah, I do like 10 pumps, bro. You ain't going to Muscleville. Get your ass and work out.
Pretty sure I had a toy car that was similar to this one that Vince drives.
That's the Ford. That shit was in Test Drive Unlimited. This old video game.
And they're driving these like luxury cars on the fucking dirt roads
Yeah, I
in
don't
Brazil.
know what type of tires they got on that, but I don't think
Yeah.
you can drive just in desert on that shit. They probably actually shot this too, like on the outskirts. Like, not, I ain't going back to Barstow, but they probably shot it somewhere
Near
out there.
near there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if they got deserts in Brazil, but
I would imagine so. So right now they like something's going on. Mia just got in the 4GT, which Michael Irby, great character actor, star of Mayans MC, it was particular about that car. And again, so they know. And right now, the master planner.
the fucking cut off shirts, bro. Oh,
Again, you see what I mean? He's got like the Alex Rodriguez arms, like
Oh, they both was using the gimmick.
100%. Yeah.
Derek Jeter was fat. He tricked y'all.
Derek Jeter wasn't fat. Come on. Don't you say the captain was on the juice? No.
He was on the juice. Why you think he
No.
He was
Again,
getting-
one thing you don't want to do: point a gun at, or don't ever confront Dom Toretto, as we learned from these movies, because he will just like beat your ass to death.
Right. Like, even if you just like lightly threaten him, like,
Yeah.
I'll beat your ass. He gonna
Johnny Tran called him a narc, which is also something which is reasonable to like
Yeah.
is 100% warranted for you to like beat this man into a coma. And then Fast and Furious, again, the guy with the engine, all he said was like, I mean, again, say hi to your sister for me is also like, all right, you stepped too far. Like,
Hey, you about to drop it. Once again, he tried to put a whole ass engine on top of his head. He
well,
ain't
I
doing
like
it-
that.
I said he doing it with one hand. I said, bro, that better be CG. Ain't no fucking. You know how heavy an engine is?
It's a prop engine. Come on.
No, but still, you get the idea where I'm saying. Like, if this was just shoot, bro.
And then boom, see, like he no-sells this crowbar to the back. And then look, see, just like right hand, and then throws this man. Boom! God damn. See, he just turns into like rage.
When they talk
Like,
about in Fast 10, him being a super soldier. But
I-
the thing
I-
is, he be squabbling with little dude, even though he a little
And-
dude in real life.
Yes. Take
The
it
minions
there.
be
Come on.
little dudes, bro. The minions be little dudes in real life
Yeah.
and in the movie. He be up here really like having 10-minute brawls with them.
And again, but Brian O'Connor do a little much better of a fighter in this movie than the previous installments.
We got a fucking flame about to hit his eye socket. You better learn how to fight real quick.
But he did that dope trick where he lassoed the rope around the guy and like threw him off. And now he's driving this. I always like vehicles like this in movies that have like the spring loads. Like the car basically has like no body, but like it could just jump over hills and shit. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. has a great chase scene with a car similarly built.
I did not watch that because everybody said it was trash.
Oh no, it's phenomenal. It's Guy Ritchie.
You the only guy Richie Stan I know. Well, you and my other white friend. I only got 2 of y'all anyway.
So right again, Dom always like thinking, like how he was able to reenact the car crash in his head. He thinks like Rain Man, but like Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover when he does like the Rain Man, like sees all the math problems in his head.
That's one of my favorite gifts ever. That's how I feel every day about life.
I can relate, yeah.
This is when everybody's like, all right, bro, what we doing with this movie franchise?
No, I love it. See right now, this is good.
Yo, Brian is always hanging on to something. If people have
No, like they play that. That's their roles. Is like he does the daredevil shit while like Dom does the driving. And just like right here, you should have known. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. He just drove a car off a train.
bruh. the suspensions of that shit should be bolted, unbolted, bro.
And
If
see,
you
he's
do
just
that
like,
with that type of car, it's a wrap.
oh yeah, you see like he's just like power steering this shit.
Do the
get closer.
stand.
Yes, I'm telling you, they're gonna drive on the ocean in Fast 10.
He did it in goddamn Return of Xander Cage
No,
with a
I'm saying,
motorcycle.
but he's gonna do it with a Dodge Charger.
If he did it in Xander Cage with a motorcycle, he could do it anywhere.
But that's because the guy in real life did it with a motorcycle.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! You lying?
No, Robbie Madsen did it.
Send me that video.
It's there are like water skis on the underneath the tires.
So only white people could do shit like
It's like,
that.
oh shit! Right, this visual, kind of some bad CGI for a 2010s movie, and just in terms of like they didn't have the best CGI house, but it's still when they're falling through the air. But
You're
still
cooked.
but still some great shots. Oh yeah, 100 when they hit that water, their necks are like.
Yeah, you should be cooked.
There's Steve Austin against Owen Hart at SummerSlam. Their necks are gone.
Bruh. Pause. But look, this is
Okay,
exactly
relax.
this is when that's what I'm saying. This movie, like the Fast and Furious people were like, all right, this is getting ridiculous. But when Fast 5 came, everybody was like, all right, bro, the jig is up. Something is going on.
But here's the thing. So Dom Torres like, you had to make a call. Shitty call, Connor. Meanwhile, you've been on the run for how long? So don't question my calls when you've been on the run for the better part of a decade. Right now, right, you were about to enter some bullshit with this scene, but right, that whole scene, phenomenal. Great set piece.
Just the old torture, eh? You want me to give
we
me a
got-
talk? I'll never talk.
Shut-
See? Yeah.
Yeah. Shouts to Joaquin de Almeida from Desperado.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And funny enough, he's in a horrible movie with Paul Walker called Bobby Z, a movie my mom loved so bad.
I like that one Paul Walker movie when he was the cop. He's a cop.
Which one?
I just remember the scene where they put him on ice and they
running scared. Yeah, that movie's fucked up.
That movie is fire, bro. They put that motherfucker on face on ice. They said, bro, get the puck. They was like Wade
No.
Gretzky.
That's the second worst form of torture I've ever seen. The first is in Casino Royale where he puts him in the chair and then hits, you know what he does with the rope. Yeah.
Beg your pardon?
You've never in Casino Royale?
I see
Remember
this,
when-
sir, but you don't say nothing about torture and rope. Only I get to say that.
Then
Didn't he get waterboarded in one of the movies?
James Bond?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Pierce Brosnan Die Another Day. They drown him in ice.
I'm
Yeah.
good, bro. That's my worst. I ain't got
drowning? Yeah.
I only
Watch
got
this.
2 fears
Watch
in
this.
life.
He just rips this shit apart. Like, see?
I know.
Come on.
Look, yo, anybody else listening, the funny thing is, this is how you know Davis is. I'm not gonna call him Marv Albert unless you moving that way. Then we don't have a podcast.
No.
You might be Huey Brown when it comes to these movies. Who is my favorite commentator? He giving us a breakdown and out. You see here, he moved at a 200 diagonal way to break the chain.
The guy comes near. Brian O'Connor sets him up with a kick while hanging, and then he just rips this shit apart with his. Like, he couldn't have done that when they were all there, and you could have killed all the bad guys, and then boom, movie's over.
But
Fast Five.
you gotta wait till the lawyer leaves.
Yeah.
With the big ass Steve Harvey suit. You gotta wait till you leave before you can do that, bro. But he did it effortlessly. All right, cool. Well, let's get out now.
Yeah.
Let me break the chain. Like, bro, why Brian don't have the same superpowers? You don't lift, bro.
And just like a Toretto. Yeah, because you beat a man to death with a fucking wrench.
Yo, so in Fast 10, they gotta have her baby show up, and they got the superhuman serum as well because.
I thought you were gonna say like they got to do Trunks, like future Trunks in Fast 10, like their son shows up.
It's gonna be Lil Brian.
That's what I mean. Like their son shows up from the future to be like, hey, my dad's dead in the future. We gotta like fix it. No, I don't even mean that in a serious way. Like something like we gotta write.
No, I know what you mean by that. It's like Dom is like, yeah, it's like Goku.
But then
like,
and then it'll be a way like, and then we can save your dad. too. Like, I
Mhm.
don't know.
Here it
But,
comes.
I mean,
the
at
great
this-
one. Cue the music.
See right here.
Dun, dun, dun.
If you smell
With that,
what
all
the
that damn
rock.
baby oil.
In this movie, they like spray him with an entire spray bottle of water in every scene because he like no way you sweat that much.
Probably
I know
so,
it's
bro.
I know it's Rio too, where it's like hot, but still, no one is as sweaty as him. Like you see Elsa Pataki in the scenes with him, he is like like when brisk tea would show the commercials of like what a brisk tea looked like, and the water would just be dripping off. That's him, and then she's like, they're like you couldn't tell that they would be in the same climate.
You gotta think too. What time are they doing these scenes? This dude work out all the time. It's probably hot as hell. But regardless,
right
I'm
now-
not gonna sit up here on our podcast and talk about a grown man sweating. Just I'm gonna send you this movie that was a parody of the Fast and Furious franchise.
No, I'm not gonna watch that. No.
Watch the scenes when the dude plays The Rock. I hated that movie, but the scenes of him playing The Rock
Super
is
fast?
spot on, bruh. When he plays The Rock, that shit is perfect. Like his mannerisms, everything. I said, "Oh no, this dude is trained. This is a classically trained actor."
But anyway, we just had a great scene when he was like, "We don't ever let him get in the cars." Great line. And again, it's established. No, it establishes like he knows who they are. Like if these people get in the cars, we're fucked. Like they're
Here we
precision drivers.
Can we?
But I
want
wanna
to
go back to-
part about Vince?
I want to go.
Here we
I want to go back. I want to go back to that scene in a second. But right now, Vince has just returned, and it's very similar to the entirety of the Fast and the Furious. With the like, that shit was orchestrated. They had masked cops, like the Buster brought me back. What's the Buster? It's like all of those scenes from that first one right here. He's like, man, that's such bullshit. Like calling out Vince, like,
And then Dom is yeah. That's his pit bull call.
No, he's like O'Connor. Take it easy. Like, take 5 minutes. Like he's a coach. Like
It's like, bro, you know when Vince show up, it's about to be some bullshit in some way.
anyway, but so back to that scene where The Rock and his team shows up. It's that again. You can tell they had Tommy Lee Jones in mind because it's very similar to The Fugitive, where it's like, I want every outhouse, in-house, hen house, and doghouse.
Mhm.
Check, because we are going to find this man. Like, that's how you know they were having Tommy Lee Jones in mind to play the role, because it's the exact same scene, just updated.
I want to know how they presented the script to Tommy Lee Jones and his immediate no, because you know he said no immediately.
They were like, we want you to be in the fast and what?
No, he know what fast is, but as soon as you get to the fast and no, that's all he said. No,
All right, listen right here, Slick. Why you call me Slick? Like,
right. What
Right
is
here.
it, AJK?
what's the noisy cricket when he hands him the smoke? Oh no! That's one of the best gags in that movie when he like gives him the small gun and it actually like has power to it when he shoots it.
Yeah. He falls to the car.
Like, oh shit! Like,
Yo, that movie is classic, bro. And the
oh,
song.
man in that. It's not better than he who Wild Wild West. The
How do you know that song?
Wild Wild West?
Yeah, how do you know that song?
Because I've seen Wild Wild West. And you've sung it on this show before.
Have I?
Yes.
Bro, I always sing. Every show I do, I try to sing.
That's
bro.
one of my favorite things when you sing. Especially Will Smith songs.
I already know. Hold on, here we go. You was the cop the whole time.
Yeah, see the shoes on the other foot. Like, I wish I almost didn't see that. Almost. Look at this motherfucker.
Like the fact that he doesn't sleep, bro. He always get the drop on everybody.
Oh, 100%. See, like right now, he's got his fucking V-neck. And again, those arms. He got the inflatable arms. He was like the Gary arms from SpongeBob. Because
I'm laughing because every single time. you
and then
say
boom,
stuff about the shirt.
he hits the wall. Like, my
And no
sister was.
stills.
So you see, that's again. This is where he's Brando. This is when he thinks he's Brando in these scenes.
Get out. Here comes the scream.
Yes, let's go. Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt Schultz. Show Vin Diesel that you can go pound for pound. Come on. This
Here
is
you go.
Hagler. This is Hagler Hearns between them right now.
You didn't listen to me.
You never listen to me. Not when I told you was a cop.
Why you bringing back shit from 10 years
Yeah,
ago? dude?
exactly. Like, damn. Like, really? I know you ain't talking.
But he is right. I can't go back to LA.
Yeah, I
Your
can't.
sister can't go back to
your sister's
making
stuck in
bad
this-
sandwiches.
And right here, where's Letty down?
Oh no,
Where's
he should
Letty?
beat his ass. At that
Yeah,
point.
like, don't you be talking about my woman?
Right.
He's like Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth, like right there, like, ooh, you got jealous eyes, Hogan. I seen it.
So is Vince Lex Luger?
Oh, too dark. This is not Dark Side of the Ring.
I'm trying to. Toretto. I found it. I found one little piece. I know it's
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. See, he's like, yep, this is them. And see, he's got the extra tight Under Armour shirt.
No, he might be sweating because them them tight ass shirts, bro. Listen, I'm about to start wearing tight shirts. Fuck it. Everybody else wearing tight shirts. Let me
I
walk
told you
around.
that's the move.
I'm already swole without them, but let me start wearing some. My gut
there
gonna be
is-
coming through it
Here is the future Mrs. Chris Hemsworth.
in real life.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
Do you remember when J.R. Smith had that car?
No,
You don't remember when that? Right, I think it was right after the 6-man season, the year where
you
he
talking
won
about the truck?
Yeah, he had the armored truck.
No, I didn't know
He
that.
was, yeah, he drove that shit in New York.
So he bought one.
Yeah,
They actually sold those,
he bought one
and he rode in New York. Why the fuck would he do
Yep.
that in New York,
because he's a legend. He's J.R. Smith.
bro? Gas like $4 a gallon in New York. I know they're
And it-
saying like, all right, he's a millionaire, he can afford it. I don't give a fuck if I got millions, bro. It's $4. I'm gonna take a cab.
But see, right, like he's like, you know, I like my dessert first. I give me the goddamn veggies. He's good in this movie. He's so fucking good in this movie.
You know, he was lusting. This all him right here.
Oh yeah, he was like, "What you doing later?"
You want to clank and bang with me?
I was gonna say like we can do the other type of clanging and banging.
All right, you
He-
trying to get him me too, bro?
Even though you know damn well he has sex in the gym.
Beg your pardon.
It's like his fetish.
What do you mean by that?
See, look, driving that armor, like how? No way that shit fits on the roads in Rio.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that in New York, I'm saying like I know JR's from Jersey, but still, bro, like
Jersey, shots to Cal, shots to Liv Morgan.
shuts out the Cal, bro. I ain't say Liv Morgan, I said Cal.
Hey, come on, you know it, you know it's true.
Liv Morgan. I got a gut.
You
Just
were
like
you were shouting out Carmella, so I know you ain't talking.
That's different.
Nah. Say words, son.
Her boyfriend is a 48-year-old man that works at Hot Topic on the weekends.
Hey, my girlfriend works at Hot Topic, so relax.
No, but the thing is, she's young. He's 48 with piercing. This ain't the Carmella, me being lusting after Carmella segment, but come over here and see a real man.
All right, so Scott Steiner.
Canyon, you walk around. Tell me who has a big.
So right now they figured that chip has all. So again, like smart thing, like they don't. It's not drugs. They weigh the money.
Yo, this is wild. I understand because they in the projects, but they showed up with like.
Oh yeah, they got it. Yeah, it's like legit. Like
420-pound people, bro.
and again, he's walking down the ramp to fight Stone Cold Steve Austin 2001. Like.
Yeah, I think he overdid at the gym at this point. It was like that. No wonder you tore your quad, like, bro.
I told he was on the cycle.
He maxed out. Like, all right, bro, you 270 right now. You 20 pounds heavier than what you were in WWE. What
'cause
Kevin
he-
Hart said? You working at T-Mobile? Hello. You won.
I saw the clip. I don't think I'd ever seen or haven't seen in a while. The him and Taraji P. Henson at the bank, and she's like, and she's going, "Yeah, get on the floor." Like,
What movie is that?
that's from I think it's from his stand up. It was the opening scene to one of his stand ups.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that because he didn't have a budget at that point. That's when he was just kind of starting off.
Yeah.
Stay here.
Stay here.
Why?
Very sexist, very misogynistic of Luke Hobbs. He's a different type of guy in this movie. He's again a white man in this movie, more or less, as you'll see in a later scene.
Well, the thing is too, hey, Don wanted to thank him. He's like, hey, I got a kid. If she would have went in there, it would have went bad.
He's just like, this is a good chase scene between them. He's just like, this 5'8" guy is somehow running with these 4-inch boots on.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. This motherfucker went Tom Cruise. Look at this shit.
Yeah. And I don't know
he
how.
comes through like the Hulk.
No, it's Austin like Glass. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, he was talking like Austin too when we get to that scene.
Oh yeah, maybe that was his inspiration for the character. Like, I've been around this guy fucking 10 years. Shit.
Yeah, with the Whopper gimmick and the chicken sandwich, the nigga gimmick.
I beg your pardon. Like,
bruh, this man, you know how hard it is to walk with a V-neck, let alone run in one. Damn, clothes on from him.
Oh, I know.
This is a work because he can never move that fast, bro.
Oh yeah, exactly. The knife and then boom, backhand breaks, like twists that neck, like fucking it, like God.
Bro, when you too swole, you can't even reach for your back. This man out here moving
that was him when he would do the comeback, like the Rock's in, and he does like his slap punches, and then he spits in the final one and like slaps the shit out of them.
That shit is the funniest thing to this day. Like his punches.
He's like.
Did you ever try to do the combination? It was on
in the
No
video
Mercy.
games.
Yeah, it was on No Mercy.
You can do it in 2K. In 2K,
yeah.
I could never get to the final one. Like when he does a spin hand, it always like that guy always like punches back. I'm like, God damn it! And she
that's
like,
not what it did.
And her, yeah, well, it's the whole like thing we said about John Cena and CM Punk. Like when you can't throw clotheslines at this guy, he's gonna duck and then shoulder block. You're gonna throw a clothesline, he's gonna get under, spin power bomb, 5-knuckle shuffle. Like, come on, like peaceful. Right here, his crew, his team wipes
like
these guys out. I remember when I saw this, and I told my brother when I got back, I'm like, you would like this one because it's very like Call of Duty with the Rock's character and his team. They're just like guns blazing.
Yo, everybody has very good cardio.
Oh yeah, you got to.
I got good cardio, but at the same time, I'm not doing this shit for no $10 an hour. That's probably what they're getting paid out there.
So right now in the movie, we know she's pregnant, and then she does this like Lita, Jeff Hardy, jump off the ladder shit. Like, come on.
That was another thing too. I had to think about that. I was like, wait a minute.
And that baby comes out like she has it. There's no problems. Like, come on, and you survived this.
Yeah, that baby would have came out like Jack if that was real life.
And you see him coming out. Again, he had to have the small, like, but the giant revolver, but it'd still be a small gun, so his arms could be like, look at him. He doesn't make sense right now.
Yo, what if Vince seen the early takes from this? The early
footage
is like,
that's why he saw him and was like,
bring him back. Pat, call Dwayne.
See what I mean? Look, he's dripping like a can of brisk tea.
Bruh, all right, but he's still going crazy. She wasn't running that much. He was going crazy.
He was running. She somehow got to meet up with fucking Dom Toretto. So don't count her out. I don't know how. Again, we just saw the scene when him and her were face to face. His necklace was on. How the fuck did it fall off?
I just thought about something too. Yo, what if Dom was sweating profusely and all you see the V-neck is just super? Here we go. The fucking V-neck is fine.
Oh no, you see the back. He's got the back sweat.
Oh no, he about to throw that away expeditiously. He about to throw that shit away tomorrow, right now. This is not the perfect time to tell me that you pregnant.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, especially after what you just did, I would be like, oh my God. Like, especially how I panic, I would have been like, is the baby okay? Like,
you monster.
And you see him looking like, oh shit.
Dom is better than me. First of all, you're not gonna kiss my sister in front of me, and then you got my sister pregnant. Right there is my sister, fam.
That there is my girl.
Girl,
anyone's gonna be having sex with my sister, it's gonna be me.
I would have socked him in real life. If that ever happens to me, I'm socking the shit out the dude in real life.
But no, again, what's he say right here?
Promise.
No. Right now,
I don't understand because he can't whisper.
Our family got bigger. Our family just got bigger.
It's gonna get bigger in the 10th one. Wait till we meet all generations of Torettos, bro. They all got different color.
Your great granddad.
Green, red, yellow. They motherfuckers gonna be the Power Ranger of V-necks. Why you got this cross? Look at the Rock hating.
Yeah, he's like I do this shit too. Like,
yo, but you right. He might be Mr. Business. She got starstruck ASAP.
I told you it started with Brian.
His paperwork.
That was legit. Like, it doesn't matter.
Right.
He's like, you right. Oh, sure. It doesn't matter what the paperwork says.
You right. Now he was putting up 30 in this movie.
Yeah, that whole scene was shut up, bitch.
You can't say that.
Not to her. I'm just saying, like, the whole scene in general. He's like,
well, she has Triple H hair, so.
You think he was getting flashbacks? Like he'll be like,
telling her like when they off camera, you absolutely suck. For 5 years they kept me down.
Oh, my name's Tim. It doesn't matter what your name is, Dom.
Very pause moment. I want to know how many times he shakes it after he urinates.
Yeah. But again, that's always the badass cop thing. I want to know when he takes a shit, when he wakes up, what he eats for dinner. Shouts to this guy who was on Numbers.
That ball man, damn, he looked like what's my man's name? Clancy Brown? Is that his name?
Clancy Brown's the white guy. You're thinking of someone else.
Yeah, he does the voice for Lex Luthor, Clancy Brown. What's my man name? The black man that was in goddamn fuck. I'm really like that meme right now when black people see somebody in the movie. Once upon a time in Hollywood.
Tell me about your father. Here it is, cinema. This is Pacino. This is Pacino, De Niro, and Heat at the diner. I remember everything. You didn't go to church. You didn't get any barbecue. Again, I'm from the Southie Projects in Boston. You know.
Yeah, but yet they was in LA.
Every morning, fresh cup of Dunkin' coffee.
Dunkin' coffee is not fresh, people.
My dad, he'd have a Celtics Larry Bird jersey on, and he'd be barbecuing.
If you don't stop doing this fucking accent, I'm gonna throw my headphones. I hate Boston accent.
I can't wait till we do a watch out for the town. He's like,
I'm not doing that.
Well, it ain't gonna be me and you and your sister and fucking Shy playing fucking house.
Hey guy, we're doing a fucking podcast. You mind putting your phone on mute? I'm talking like we got third co-host.
Yeah, I'm like, who are you talking to like that?
I gotta act like Ernie. I gotta be like Ernie Johnson, bro.
When you were doing like as you were eating, like, come on.
You trying to make me sound like Pop, like no.
But you was telling him this. Right. Yeah, you ain't gonna be a deadbeat dad. You ain't, because I'll make sure of it.
Right. You know what I could do with an engine?
I was gonna say, like, did you not see what I did to those vanilla guys? I'm not gonna say the M word, but those vanilla M words.
You said what now?
The M words.
Okay, I'm about to say. I was like, God damn it, it's over.
No, the guys that are like Eddie Guerrero and
you killed us, Davis. You probably killed us.
Stop. This is like when I said inward knees when you were like, what'd you say? I'm like, no, the knees that point together when you run like Kenny Smith's. Like
in BRP, they tried to get you last week too. I forgot what you said, but
I know. Anytime they're like, no, I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna play into it. You know, you are not gonna get me out of this paint. I'm like boxing them out. Nope.
You definitely remind me of Rick Smith. So
I'm like Ben Wallace against Shaq. Like, nope, I don't care how. Nope.
Oh, you gonna bypass that? Okay, you don't want to be Rick Smiths.
Fuck no, the Dunkin' Dutchman with that weak ass mustache. This motherfucker's 7'4", looking like, nah.
The Dunkin' Dutch. Yo, they give white players horrible names, bro.
Oh, I know. Mark Eaton was a big country. Why? Because I'm from the country and I'm big.
But that was a big motherfucker, though.
That's a big one. Nia Jax.
we can't not right now. because of
Shouts
what's
to
going
Cody
on.
Dre for that. I love it. I still love that. I'll never be
Hilarious.
able to say it, but it's one of the funniest moments I've ever been a part of.
Especially I can say it, but after this week of her hinting at something, yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone until we find out what's up.
And look at this man. Shouts again, our man, my guy, Han is back, and then your man in that fucking jacket.
Dressing like Blade.
And then here, all right, Ludacris. Did anyone have like a complete 180 in terms of like how they looked in the early 2000s and then in the early 2010s in Ludacris?
I mean, he basically just put on a little bit of muscle and then just got a haircut.
But it's not like he was small back then.
Yes, he was, bro. Literally like your height. You know that, right?
No, I'm saying like he wasn't he jacked when he was a rapper?
No, hell no.
No?
Bro, nobody was working out in the 2000s. Rappers were not working
50
out.
Cent?
That's it. Literally, that's it. And then Ja Rule started doing it. Everybody, Nelly got swole. Nelly was out here walking around like Don Riddle.
But Nelly was already kind of, because he played baseball, so you got to be in shape for that.
Yeah, but not like that. And then
Roman,
he got his Blade jacket on.
Roman Pierce and Tej Parker, the men who would go to space, the first black men in space.
One on from South Central, one on from Atlanta. And y'all want to say we don't run rap? All right, bet.
Oh, now you say it. Meanwhile, last week you're like,
no, Michigan. It's still Michigan, but still. We're the most creative.
This right here. When are you going to give Martin Luther King his car back? When do you give Rick James his jacket back? Like, God, I miss these two.
That's the movie we need, bro. You said it 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I said that the movie would be, I know everyone hates her, but I would want the Han Giselle movie because Gal Gadot shows up and
no.
Wonder Woman.
She don't speak English.
I don't care. Again, like the Drake says, I got my Spanish team convinced that I know Spanish. I don't care what you're saying. Speak like. You say when are you gonna?
That's a problematic bar. I told you the skinny chick had.
And it's funny because these guys are like Tej and Roman's doppelgangers.
Yo, why he always getting into it with Spanish people? Remember Too Fast, Too Furious?
You think Tyrese growing up in South Central, you think he was like transitioning that to like the movies?
Can we cut off the podcast so I can tell you some stories?
Oh, okay.
If you know anything about LA, it's a shoot. Trust me. I've had my things.
See, she's still throwing herself at Dom.
Like, hey, my girl might come back.
Might.
Oh, he switched shirts. Now he got a V-neck.
Look at that. Like right now, long shot on Roman and Dom. Like that's a weird shot. No one else really has a reverse shot.
And they keep looking at each other like they beefing.
That's what I mean. I think he's just sizing them up because I think that's Vin Diesel being pissed that Tyrese said Too Fast, Too Furious.
Well, it's probably that and because they doing a Spider-Man mean point. You ball.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Hair, that's me.
Yep.
Or Fast 10, Roman is actually the villain, like I keep saying.
Oh, I would hate that to be the case because he's so great. Again, like right here coming up, we talked about it earlier. This scene.
Of course, he complaining.
So,
how would you have love for them? You just met like.
Yeah, I know. You just met like 8 of these. Again, this is Toretto's 9 or 10. I was counting earlier. 100 million. Wait. Whoa. It's like the Rock. Whoa.
He like, no, I was just kayfabing.
Yeah. So, I was just, just
acting.
I mean, that again, they didn't have that much money at the end of Too Fast, Too Furious. So he's like, yeah, I need that money.
Yeah, it only looked like they ran away with like a rack. That's it.
We got like 10 grand at the most. But we just had the whole, again, getting the crew together scene, famous in Ocean's 11, where one by one, they're like, what about this person? What about that person? Like, which one's the amazing yen? The little Asian guy. And then he looks into like,
all right.
That's what they say in the movie. Relax.
I know. All right.
And then he's like, and then when he does like, I don't think he's that amazing. Then he goes,
where is this at?
Why is that? Where you want to be in the stash house?
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah, you
I'll be
100%.
I'll be bringing $1 every 10 minutes. Yeah, y'all need something from the store?
I was about to say you would definitely be like the guy who like volunteers. I mean, I would too. They like to volunteer at the stash house. Like, hey, ladies.
Yeah, let me help you count the money.
Mm,
The
boom.
Zeke ain't out here yet.
Just pistol whipping them. Just goddamn.
What you say goddamn for? You talking about them getting pistol whipped or something else?
All of it. The whole scene in general.
Yeah, no, the pistol whipping part. Yeah, that goddamn, that's crazy.
Goddamn.
Who said we're hiding?
Yeah. Again, kind of a dumb strategy. You kind of could have. I know it's
that's a dumb strategy. Don't burn the goddamn money.
That too, yeah. And you can see the whole time Roman's like, "What the fuck am I a part of?" Like,
even though we about to get $100 million split into 8 ways or whatever, still why?
Yeah,
it's a better way to
you could like this shot right here. His soul's dying. Like, he's like, money doesn't grow on trees. Like,
bruh, fuck that. I know we trying to send a message. How about we just take the money? That's the similar.
How about we just burn one little stack, like one little.
Yeah, $100 bill. I ain't burning shit, but that. No.
And then putting the whole car back together is pretty funny. Like, I'm not a mechanic. I'm a DSS agent. What the fuck?
That's Uncle Jerome right there. He just bald from Snowfall. Why is he calling the Rock boss? Both of y'all black.
That's not Uncle Jerome.
It looked like him. You didn't hear what I just
not like even.
Him. Why is he calling him boss?
I wish he would be in these movies. Where the titties at?
Where the titties?
Then they pull up to the race scene. Oh yeah, here we
go.
Nephew.
The S curl. We gotta have the Jerry curl in it too.
Oh yeah, 100%. He has to have that hair in 2021. And this is where we see Luke Hobbs is a good cop at first before he becomes a horrible cop.
Before he becomes MAGA, he said, "Why do they have bullshit like this in the car? You don't like sound systems, Dwayne?" That's some MAGA shit. Yeah, old radio in this, so I can play Garth Brooks. You don't get the fuck.
Oh no, he loves that George Strait shit.
Yeah, I listen to George Strait, but I shouldn't.
Texas, live in Texas.
He's like, answer that shit.
You ever seen Drillbit Taylor?
Oh yeah, I did see that with
remember
Wilson.
Yeah, remember the interview of the bodyguards and the guy they asked the big black guy like, "Hey, do you like rap?" He's like, "Nah, I like country, Brooks and Dunn, Dixie Chicks. Yeah, give me some of that shit."
I remember that. What did you say in your response?
That's The Rock. That's The Rock. That's Dwayne Johnson. MVP even said it.
MVP listens to country, right?
No. MVP said that Dwayne Johnson don't be listening to rap. He listens to country.
It all makes sense. I mean, it's all different variations.
I think he said that on Cheap Heat years ago.
I gotta find that. Listen. We're all different. We all listen to our things, but still,
you listen to John Mayer.
You didn't have to say that because I found out something about John Mayer. So
I told you it's
all. You know what? All my musicians got problematic shit. All right, I ain't gonna hold you.
John, you look like John Mayer is just your body is a wonderland. Like God, like John Mayer again. Blue Mountain State was accurate when they were like the asshole guy in college who gets the guitar. That's John Mayer. Listen. To get girls, like you just strum on the guitar for a little bit to get chicks. That's John Mayer to a T.
Yo, he probably was like a dweeb growing up. He was like, I'm about to get a guitar. This is how I get women. Abercrombie and Fitch.
100%. Yeah, because he was tall, and like the whole thing about like women liking tall dudes, and then he was playing guitar, which is like again the weakness if you just strum on a guitar. Women will throw themselves at you like you're Dom Toretto.
He looked like a needle addict. Number one is on the move, man.
So what do you think of the villains so far? Again, as we've said, most of these movies since Johnny Tran, the villains have been. I mean, DK was a good villain too, but more often than not, the villains are weak in these movies.
No, the villain is great. He got a big ass chopper suit on. He giving out orders. He picking up statues to hit motherfuckers like y'all let the stash house get broken into. Bet Now the villain is
He
dope.
wasn't even like he was like they took the money. He's like, no, they didn't take it. They burned it. He's like, they burned it. Oh hell no! I was like, I'd rather take this shit because I could get it back. They burned it. No.
Exactly. That's disrespectful. And that's useless. You could have took that money, man. Send it to the kids, go to the hood. This is like Miami right here.
God damn.
Yeah, can you put your phone on mute?
I can't because it's the laptop.
Oh, can you put your notifications on mute?
I don't know how to do that on the laptop.
Oh my god. Well, I got a iMac and I don't know how to put notifications off. Shouts out to G-Shock. Ludacris has a G-Shock watch on this movie Tez. There it is. That's one of the Chryslers, bro. Or the Dodge.
Yeah.
That's
Wherever he
one
goes,
variant.
a Dodge Charger follows.
So it's just like the Batmobile. I got one somewhere, stashed away somewhere.
No, I think it's just like Grand Theft Auto, where like you could hit the cell phone cheat code and it just drops from the sky.
Essentially, these movies are Grand Theft Auto.
More, yeah. I mean,
Except for they don't have a lot of shootouts like Grand Theft Auto.
they do in this one though, and then the following. This is where like it becoming a full-fledged action movie starts.
And then once they get to 7th, it's like, well, no, 8th. Once it gets to Fate of Furious, everybody's like, all right, bro.
I mean, again, Roman Pierce in Fast 9 was like John Wick.
Yo, anybody that just delivers dialogue, she just looking at.
Oh, well, she was looking at him like,
Because he
Like,
said he's
forget-
going to go get some money. Yeah.
well, no, she was like, forget Dom. Like, she like, nah, this is the prize now.
Roman
Right,
complaining.
funny enough, Mission Impossible and them rival each other in terms of what's the best action franchise. And I think Ghost Protocol came out 2010 or 2011. Let me double check.
Yo, the funny thing about that last scene, as we on the scene where they've analyzed the car to find Dom being a Rock, and this jabroni that looked like Droz from WWF.
Oh, I thought it almost looked like
Brian Christopher.
kind of Fred Durst.
Okay, so you
He's-
just explained to any white dude from Florida bit
Pretty much any white guy from the 2000s.
with the
That
chop,
was that.
sideburns,
It's you have the long sideburns and the goatee, the chin goatee.
with no mustache.
Yeah,
This is nasty.
and he was wearing a bucket hat earlier, which is like, yeah.
Breathe in, breathe out. Tell me what it's about. Back up, back up. What you want to do?
I mean, if
now?
it was, since it's Dwayne Johnson, you got to play my way or the highway. This time I'm gonna
Yo, that's the best like video package for
That-
a match.
that Shane McMahon and Kane in 2003 for the ambulance match at Survivor Series. No, because that's like it plays the opera.
No, I'm just thinking about how he got his. I was watching that live.
No,
that man
they
got
do-
his
they
nuts
do that.
electrocuted.
He electrocutes it as like the opera plays, like, oh, and Kane, one of us is going to the hospital. Oh, hey,
Like, dog.
Shane
I'm here to-
McMahon is going to avenge his mother. Kane,
Nah,
he
shouts out,
burned me alive.
shouts, shouts out to Kane for doing that to Linda McMahon.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And right now he's got the super safe.
Don't look at me. Yo, that is not a custom suit. I'm not doing the movie unless I get a custom suit. That big ass suit, bruh.
It's 2011. GQ and like suits and all that starts to take off after this. in
I don't
terms of, like,
give a fuck. He got
in
that
terms-
deacon outfit on.
and he's a crime lord. What do you expect?
To have a
Okay,
fitted suit.
So the cop, the the whole police department, not just one cop, the whole police is corrupt. But again, it's Brazil. That's kind of been known. I mean, it's the same thing about certain areas of,
South America.
well, I mean, most countries in terms of the Yakuza in Tokyo.
And then
And all
we got
that.
the U.S. government for our game.
Oh, the CIA. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, shit. Turn it off. Turn it off the podcast.
Oh, they knocked on my, oh.
Yeah, you saying wrong words, bro. Obama is listening. He's saying all the names for
Yeah,
all our
this is-
people of non-melanated texture. He's saying all the keywords we say about the cops.
See, this is one of his good ones too. Even though I think in kind of the latter versions, he's hit or miss at times. Whereas, like, I think it's hard to like be the joke scene stealer when you're going up against Tyrese. But that scene was good right there. We were all the police, like.
Why I gotta do it? This motherfucker wants to get paid and not do any work. Allegedly.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to do no. Yeah,
AKA.
this is dangerous. He's like, this is dangerous. You've been a criminal, Roman. Yeah, but now we going against like crime lords for real, for real.
Him flirting with the girl. Are those Gucci? Like,
it's a 10.
Yeah, it's 10. I don't know what kind of tan. Oh.
Yeah, he went to
the reverse Sammy Sosa.
Yo, Sammy still look like that? Do he still look like that?
Yes.
I thought you could wash it off and then come off.
Oh shit. What you bench? Like 220? It's like
that little man ain't benching no 220. Oh shit. What Mandy Rose just tweeted?
Who, me?
No, I said what Mandy, not you. What Mandy Rose just tweeted. Oh, never mind.
And you're not my brother.
Georgia.
See, this is kind of like that Birdie back. I gotta beat your ass. Like, I think this right here might be one of the most ludicrous things. Funny pun intended. Because
well played.
Because the remote control car landing, the odds of that happening, I'd say, are very slim. I think I made a better special agent than you ever did. Again, their dynamic was always good.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot of it in this movie, but I don't think it was necessary.
No, they already had their shine bit, their time to shine bit. But it was able to go back to them together. It was good.
And this is 8 years later too.
You might want to turn yours down a little bit. I can hear yours in the background.
Can you still hear?
Yeah, but it's not as bad as it was before.
All right. What about that?
No, it's good now. But yeah, I mean, like the odds of that landing perfectly on the wheels. Come on, after it was like struggling to get out the box. And I still hear that. I know what you mean though, yeah, because the captions on Peacock suck. So
yeah, and I actually just wanted to hear the dialogue. I prefer to hear that over you talking and these Apple notifications.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to turn the notifications off on the laptop. That's what it's on.
Google is your friend, bro.
That's what I'm trying to do in the meantime.
It's not a big deal. What the fuck? What's that? Oh, I stepped on my bag. I thought that was a snake hiss. I am tripping. That shit freaked me out. Two to one says you blow the safe. I ain't negative. I'm just positive you're going to mess it up. See, I could do this translation thing. Two.
I'm like, all right.
You need to learn to relax over that. That's true. Yo, it's a nasty ass bathroom. If I'm a cop, I gotta go in that bathroom, bro. I quit.
I used to have to do janitorial work. Yeah.
Y'all really don't love me at this precinct. Ugh. And so we at the scene right now where they doing something that the Ninja Turtles would be envious of. They're going through the city. Why you always set the timer so short? Yo, that is true. Like, bro, put 5 minutes on it. Ain't gonna make a bit of a difference.
But you don't want to
Nah.
wait for no, you gotta time it out majority of the time. So yeah, this right here would be like hell on earth for me. If shit
He just runs out.
if the shit flies up my ass where it just can't like no.
No, you're
No.
gonna that's called sickness. I feel like
Yeah, like I feel like I legit would be dead. Like kill me now, I'll never be clean. Like
that's how you get some type of sickness, bro. And it's in a
And
third
it-
world country too.
this is a pretty good shot of them in the precinct just being like
Yo,
like,
Don Umar looks like Lil Wayne, bro.
oh my god.
That threw me off just now. The goddamn
I
Europeans,
don't know.
bro.
No, he does. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
How?
Look at him. Look at him. He's Wheezy F.
Do you know who's Don? Do you know which one who is Don Omar?
I'm tripping. Don Corleone or Calderon. Don
Tego
Calderon.
Calderon. Yeah, I was like Tego Calderon.
Yeah. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, he Don Tego Calderon looks like Wayne.
Nah.
Don Umar just looks like fucking what's his name? Saquon Barkley.
No, he doesn't. Jeez. No.
Tego Calderon looks like Lil Wayne, bro. The goddamn
No.
Europeans. You see
That's
what they
that's you.
did?
That's you wilding. No, that's no.
All right, bet. We're gonna have to start up. Well, you start the poll.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, so do these guys look alike? I'm just asking. I ain't listen to Wheezy F, baby.
Little Wayne? Is that how you say? He's like,
Is that his name? Dwayne Carter?
and now they got the eyes inside. Okay, now it's the real heist movie begins.
When you got the surveillance, you see how everything moves, the money
Mhm.
moves in. Now it's like, all right, cool. Now we can make this work.
Well, instead of the cops watching them, they're watching the cops. Dun dun dun.
And the Rock is probably clanking and banking and watching them.
Yeah, he filmed this 2010, as we said. Like he returns early part of 2011, I think January or end of January, or it's middle of January. Either way. But later in 2011, he films G.I. Joe, and that's why.
Retaliation, right?
Yeah. See, like that's why this is what I said earlier. Last week, as these car scenes kept going, the women are practically wearing nothing. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, with these two girls walking right by them,
With ass at all.
yeah.
No ass at all. Let's do.
Oh no, come on.
No, let me cast. Boy,
Okay.
this is like Magic City if I was casting.
you. Oh no. I was gonna take it too far. No.
Compared to
But
what I
see-
be saying
But
sometimes.
see, you see, he had to show up to this scene with the cut off shirt, like, "Hey, ladies."
Oh no, I would have showed up, shirt open like the Rock used to be, with the Versace shirt on.
Oh, the Versace, yeah.
Yeah.
And this guy,
Yo, why all like the race drivers got like mad tattoos and shit?
hey, relax.
Like, yo, it's a predecessor to like now though, because like he looks like a rapper, bro. Like he looked like a stand-in for Tiger.
Yeah, he might be someone outside of these. He might be someone that I don't know of.
Because now all the rappers got tattoos and the music ain't shit.
And this
$1,000 worth
monster,
of
that
ink couldn't draw a
monster,
dollar.
see what I mean? This is what I mean where this guy's got the ego. That monster has never seen a head of tail. Like, come on.
Listen, he speaks like every Spanish language. He has a Brazilian accent, even though he's supposed to be from LA. What are you gonna do? He has a car that can't be destroyed. He gets all his shirts from.
No, we've seen it get destroyed. They somehow just like are reincarnated.
We won that fast.
Well, just like as we find out in Furious 7, like he somehow is able to drift a Dodge
Which is,
Charger or like a Chevelle inside that tight ass parking lot.
it was Shafil. There's no chance in hell. You could change the suspension. You could tune that shit.
And right here,
He
the
rotated
Buster.
it.
Shit.
So they didn't go to Japan, but yet he knows how to drift already. Both of them.
Because he's Brian O'Connor. He was already drifting in Too Fast, Too Furious, pretty much.
Yeah, it's true. Han should know how to drift. So why is he not driving yet? He should be teaching everybody how to drift, right?
I don't think it's drift. Well, I mean, if you were to drift, you were again it's slowing you down.
Well, the semantics of it, yes, but I'm saying, shouldn't he have most experience, even though this is before Too Fast, Too Furious?
You mean Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, I'm tripping. Tokyo Drift.
Yeah,
even though it's before Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, and realistically, yeah, he should be the one. And there's,
I think I'm in love.
Yeah,
because she could drive a car. I feel you.
I mean, and also she's got a good. I mean, look at her.
Yeah, she stick.
Oh, come on,
eat, woman. Goddamn,
stick.
You
woman.
gotta. If it were me, you gotta learn how to read and you gotta eat.
Relax. God damn.
I'll talk about her, man.
I know.
We ain't gonna get in trouble for that.
I know she's like an idiot in real life with like.
Wait, so what I just? Oh my god! See the
no, I mean we saw her. No, we saw.
You see
her
what the white people do? Double
no, we saw her get all those celebrities to sing Imagine. We saw her do that. No, that's what I mean. Like
that wasn't her idea, was it?
Yeah, it was.
I hate her even more.
No, that's what I mean. Like we all know, like she's again. Then she did like the thing like to support Israel, but then like also like she's a wildin'. But she's with the oppressors. It's the weird because she's a former again, like most people, like she had to do her time in the army. So it's like she's actually brainwashed, and then but again, she's a major celebrity, so people should trust what she says. And she just again he notices that like she ain't on him anymore. She's got eyes for Han.
It's like good.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Oh. No, he already has his eyes on Elsa Pataki, so this is a great.
That's wild. He out here being toxic, as the kids say. He got a baby mom's why Letty's supposed to be dead, and then when she come back,
it's not a baby mom's yet. Come on, we're not there yet.
No, but still, this ain't. Hey, I feel like we gave a spoiler out earlier, so fuck it.
Oh no, again, it's all spoilers, pretty much.
Why do you only eat them little ass pistachios and that's
well, remember she says it right here because he was a smoker, so he's got to occupy his hands. You were a 2-pack of a day, unfiltered. I always like when people can read other people in movies. There's a great example in Casino Royale, again, phenomenal movie where James Bond and Vesper Lynn do it on the train, where he picks her apart by looking at her, and she does the same thing. I always like that dynamic when you can read people. And I always like scenes like this in movies where like I call it the Dream Weaver scene because it's from I always think of Wayne's World when he sees Tia Carrera play and Dream Weaver is in the background as he sees her in slow motion. This is kind of like a version of that. And it's a great like song choice.
Still does nothing for me.
Oh, come on.
You just want to be a sit man.
No, I'm not as opposed to skinny women as you are.
Wait, so, who had a joke about that? Oh, Chris Rock. He was like, you can't be out here talking about a skinny woman, can't talk about a big woman, and vice versa. I think that's how the joke went, but still, regardless.
And you see the hand, and
yeah,
because again, they got to get the handprint. They got to get the hand. They got to get the handprint. Clever method.
I don't know how it works over there, but in America, that would get you in trouble.
And this right here, when they come back with it, great scene between the four of them.
Unless you in Vegas,
I thought you were a thong man, which is like a weird thing to say to another man.
He's a freak bull.
He is Tyrese though.
Hey, relax.
No, we see those tattoos in Baby Boy where he's got
any Mickey Mouse tattoos.
No, any guy who's got the tattoos around their belly button. Come on.
You're going into deep waters right now. You are taking shots at Reggie Miller.
exact case in point. He's like, I like how he's like, yeah, it'll work. And he's like, so did he grab that ass or did he smack it?
Yeah, Ludacris always been a freak boy. If you never heard the music, aka The Rock, aka $7 Hobbs. Yeah, let's go pull up on them. I don't think that's a smart idea. How about we just stay clear?
Yeah, it's right here. It's like this guy's real Wrath of God, Old Testament bullets. So again, they've established a character where this guy is obviously like
Blue Lives Matter.
100%. Yeah. You know,
Jackson
like,
Ryder is
Jackson,
he is
Jackson
punching
Ryder,
the air.
Yeah.
He wishing took this role.
Luke Hobbs is the original Forgotten Son. But then he morphs over the course of these films into $7 Productions.
Until a Samoan man.
Again, not even, no one's ever made a transformation like that.
Hey man, when you start getting $20 million a movie and all your movies make close to $1 billion, you'll do.
I'm talking about the fictional character, not.
Oh, okay,
not
yeah. So yeah,
relax.
It was inevitable. And you can wear cargo shorts,
cargo pants, and like tan shirts and cargo pants.
Was it casual Friday every day?
You know, it's not even like it's not even from the wardrobe department. He just shows up like that, and they're like, "Dwayne, we got your outfit." Like, nope, I'm working in what I got. Say less.
Except for Black Adam, it might be
I
cargo.
already
Black
got
Adam
it.
Already got it. Here we go.
All right, the show. Like, all right, get your Apple box.
Get close to me as much as possible.
Get close to me when everyone knows that you are 6 foot. Listed at 6 foot, and I'm a legit 6'5". We're both wearing boots, and somehow we are face to face, eye to eye. Do you feel like you're under arrest? No, I don't. Oh, let it let it sink in. You will. Like,
yo, why is you sweating, my guy?
See, what did I say? You're like, no, we ain't talking about other men. But look at him. Everyone else. Perfectly fine, and he is just like
glistening, like Patrick Ewing.
One, yes, or a cow who beat a man with a. What's he say right here? What's he say right here?
Like, shaking to say you ain't got no goddamn choice.
You ain't. It's not like you got a goddamn choice, boy.
Yeah. Hey,
well,
look, Stone Cold was like.
Beat a man to death with a socket wrench.
Stone Cold definitely said verbatim, this nigga spitting.
But see, look, downward angle.
Everybody got these little pistols and shit.
Yeah. Even that guy. Come on, look, what's he gonna do with that snub nose bullshit? Come on. That's the gun that Henry Hill used to beat the dude's face in Goodfellas. When he walked from one driveway to the other and just You ever touch her again? I swear on my fucking mother, you're dead. You hear me? You're dead. And walks right. What a great oneer. See, and now he towers over him. Make it make sense. And again, the sweat, the Rock.
But look at him. Look like he's trying to keep his balance on the Apple box. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, he like teetering and shit.
Like one little breath, and I'll fall over. He's still on that motherfucker too, by the way, audience.
Oh yeah, one. Look at
He's like
even with the depth of field, Tyrese and him are the same height. And again, Tyrese is in the background, so that's how you know he's standing on something. Fucking ridiculous. Right. Fucking ridiculous. This fraud.
I wonder how long Tez was under the car.
Oh, he was like.
He has a reason to sweat. It's hot as hell. You on the ground, bruh.
He was like, Dom, can you stop like having a, heat type coffee shop scene with Hobbs right now where I can like get out from underneath this car? Can you not talk about, what that dream's about?
These fumes are kind of making me, they didn't turn the car off. Didn't plan for that, but
So again, this attractive Brazilian woman just comes home, and then this creeper
Yeah, this
and
is
his fucking
cute,
and his tank top.
which is creepier because it's a white tank
Yeah.
top that never gets dirty.
Exactly.
This is no. This to get you in trouble, kids. You're not supposed to reach. You're supposed to say, "Miss, can I have my chain back?"
For 20 pieces of silver, as she says, coming up. Like it's more meaningful than that. And as we found out, did you see in that scene? Like he's got like his gut poking through the like
He moving around like me.
I told you it's like that they either hide it with lots of layers in future movies where like he's got jackets and jackets and jackets on.
And he started doing that when I go to the gym.
Or
Is that Derek Jeter?
oh god. Stop slandering Derek Jeter.
All right, this is kind of fucked up in hindsight. I lost my girl. You lost your husband.
So let's get
have a
together.
kid. Yeah.
They don't have
like,
a kid yet, though. So don't be like it's someone he just came back to. It is a thing where they're both sympathetic to each other because they've
she
lost.
gonna meet her husband though.
Yeah. When he was off the set of the Avengers, he's like, he saw this and was like, "Oh, her, all right, mate."
Mate. So, mate.
Good day, mate.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Crikey, they want me to
What's
play
it?
Terry Bollea.
What should Disney do?
Brother.
God, I hope that movie never gets made because it's also got Todd Phillips directing it.
It's being made. Bro, he like 270. It's
No,
being
they announced it. I'm just saying, like, I hope they never get to actually film it. I hope that's one movie the pandemic shut down for good.
No, it's gonna happen. He too swole, bro. And I know it's for Thor, but he's swole.
Ser-
They making a movie.
It's like, yeah, I didn't think anyone could understand until I met you. See, he's like turning it like again, Brando on the waterfront. I got the tea on. I'm talking to a woman about love and all that. Come on. I got another helicopter shot of Jesus.
And it's been a minute too. He like, damn, I ain't had that since Letty died, bro. Let me go ahead.
That we know of. But again,
Yeah.
I think that's accurate. Him and Giselle, 100%, nothing happened. Again, she was throwing herself, and he was like, nah. He was like you, like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm straight.
See, look, and there he was driving. It seems like he did better than most. But like he said, like we need invisible cars, which I'm shocked they haven't done that yet.
Everything is gonna happen in 10, bro. Everything that we've been talking about is gonna happen in 10. Fucking make it 3 hours. Why not? Well, I know where to get those cars from. Where? The impound. You know what's crazy? This is their second visit before they rob this motherfucker.
Mhm.
Has nobody even noticed something going on? Like, hey, bro,
Yeah, I
we
think
missing, like,
Yeah, the police department in Brazil in this movie
ain't shit. No pun intended.
are just so inept. It's ridiculous. But again, it's
Like, they still in cop cars with ease, bro. It's a trap. Like, yo, they gonna wake up in the morning and be like, damn, my shift about to start. 5 a.m. shift. Hey, we missing like 4 cars, bro. What happened to them? Shit, I don't know. Let's go. They done broke in. They done brought a remote car in there. You don't have.
I mean, the chrome spinners comment. We really didn't need that. It's 2011. The chrome spinners thing is kind of out.
Not for him. You see how he dressed? Fucking dressed like the Isley brothers.
True. You think that's what he's trying to be? In a Ron Isley biopic?
Shit, he may be able to do it. You gotta get a wig. Damn, that's actually a good idea. I got work to do.
Don't cheat this time again. Yeah, he was winning that race.
No, seriously.
And
The police is trash. Like, bro, we got cars. Like outside the gates. Like, bro, y'all, nobody looking outside. Like, the streets is empty in Brazil. Nobody like, hey, bro, the car is kind of like our cars is racing. Like,
Yeah, and again, and one's blaring the sirens.
and it's nobody out there. I don't know how Brazil work. I don't know if they got a curfew, like it's V for Vendetta, but damn.
Nice. Good reference.
But still, why is like yo? I'm firing everybody, bro. I'm firing everybody. Like, bro, our cars is out there racing.
100%. Either there's a curfew or like maybe there was a fight going on that night or something. Because UFC would host fights in Brazil for when the like big Brazilian superstars would want title defenses in like Sao Paulo or all that. So, or maybe there was a big game between like I think Santos is like the top Brazilian club. If I'm not mistaken, that's where Neymar played before he went to Barcelona.
That makes sense because these countries take fucking soccer very serious. They'll shut.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Brazil.
20 people got killed. No problem.
No, Brazil 100%. They built numerous stadiums in for the 2014 World Cup, and now none of them are being used. They like park buses in the parking lot, and like the country went broke, even like more broke for like building the stadiums.
That shit sound like Dead Island.
He lets you win. Ain't that some shit? I'd be mad if he let me win. Like, especially like he said, like I beat you the first time until he's like, I didn't know there were any rules.
Once again, continuity, folks. They like, damn, Brian can't beat Dom in the race. Third movie, he losing.
No, I mean, well, he loses in the first one, but then at the end of the first one, when they drive and then he crashes, that's a split. That's either a draw or a split decision to. I would almost say Brian because Dom crashes. It's like if you would collapse in a fight after the round bell ends.
You done. If you do that, you lost the fight.
So they were spying on her. They knew that she'd be in the market. And then again, how does Vince know she's gonna? So he's watching her, and so are they. I'm watching you, watching me.
How does Roman know about Vince?
And then Roman just is like, I don't like this dude. He can just tell because again, him and Brian are that close. Like, hey, if my man ain't fucking with this dude, I ain't fucking with this dude. That's how you know he's a real one.
Right, absolutely. But the fact that he looked at him before he came in,
he's just like, who? Yeah, he's like, this motherfucker. I don't trust it. Well, one, he's like, this white man. I don't trust this white man. Nah, with this beard and these tattoos. Nah, showing up with my man's girl. Hell no. Even worse. It's like that's all three strikes. Like,
he like, wait a minute. She catting around on him, Brian. She two-timing.
Finally, the Buster and Vince make peace after he called him a word you should never say, and then sucker punches him. They finally make peace. 10 years later, almost 10 years later,
over some goddamn crocodile
bullshit, asshole. Bro. No one likes the tuna here.
Go to Fat Burger. Yo, don't ever overcook. I'm going back to that ribs, bro. He giving them fucking T-Rex ribs and shit. They overcook, bro. You can't do that shit. That's unhealthy. That's how you get colon cancer. Apparently, if you eat burnt food. That's a ludicrous drink, I think, too.
Yeah,
I think he had like some brand of cognac. Could be mistaken. I don't know. I'll be having cognac later. It's called Hennessy, the breakfast of champions and niggas. I too find myself to be a
okay. What? Oh, a scientist myself. I'm like that came out of nowhere. It's like he's like, Dom, I know you need. I don't know if you have an extra spot for the job. You're in with family. Again, family. You know, Dom is like Don Corleone. You're like, you have my family.
Like off the back. Like you want to take his head off not too long ago. All right, fuck it. You get some money too. Yo, if I'm somebody, I'm like, who cut he taking?
Well, again, Dom. Well, it's obviously Dom's cut. Dom doesn't give a fuck about the money, as he's about to say in this great speech, which I will say whenever and I mean you, me, BRP, Black Announce Table, Public Enemies, Josh, whenever we all are in the same place, I will say the speech that Dom says right here. Money comes and goes, but all that matters is the people right here, right now.
And before you finish, somebody gonna tell you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, it's legit gonna be like John Mayer in the barbershop. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Hey, no Corona. They got some bullshit that look like Blue Moon though.
No, they aren't. Yeah, I'm like, I was trying to figure out what they're drinking because I'm like, this is the first time they haven't had a Corona in their hands. But I guess do they not sell Corona in Brazil?
No, fool. That's Mexican.
They sell it here. And we're in America.
Because it's imported over. I don't think they do
And
that.
You act like Brazil and Mexico aren't.
No. But I don't know how it works with the logistics of South American beer. But I think it's just one of those things where this works for our side right here. And Corona ain't supposed to be drink anyway, bro. Don't drink that shit. Shit tastes like piss. I don't know how piss tastes, but it probably tastes like it.
That's what I said. How the fuck do you know? It's like I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
Yeah, I don't drink anything that's Mexican. I mean the beverages because
wow. Wow.
Now, if it say woman, never mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna get one of the button ups like Dom.
I was just about to say, I was like, this is gonna be you one day. That look.
That's
I'm saying like this is gonna be us whenever we all of us pods unite.
Salute me for me. I'm not doing that shit. Salute life for me, motherfucker. This is America.
Me, Familia. My family.
I don't give a fuck if it's me, my, oh my. The
me,
family.
I done fucked too many women from the 305.
I ain't gonna hold you. I do like that line. I was talking shit about Travis Scott, but I do like that bar.
That's Drake.
When is that? No. Travis had a line like that, but the Drake one, I don't remember what that was in.
That's on the other version of All Me.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, oh me, oh my, I don't.
That was the second verse.
Yeah, that's the long version. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that's not on the album.
Travis Scott had a bar like that, but I do remember that Drake one. They about to come through.
Hey, Dom, I got eyes on me. And then right here, what's he say?
He said, Hong Kong.
No, wait. When right here, coming up.
Fucking back hurt.
Cop! It's a cop!
It's called off for cops all the time.
He's at least a good siren for that. And then boom, what's he do?
You made a big mistake.
You just made a big mistake. You don't ever fuck with a man's Dodge Charger. Found that tracker and flipped it.
Bro,
Come to meet you right here. This is the real Kong versus Godzilla right here. I'm all right here, and then boom, all right here, right hand, elbow. Oh, to the body.
Davis, I don't think he could say that.
Go gets him in a Kimura lock.
What he meant to say is Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla. Everybody
like Brock Lesnar and John Cena in Extreme Rules 2011. That Kimura's locked. Oh, backhand over the kick.
All right, JR, call the play-by-play. I'm gonna let you run ISO.
Spears him into the cage. Another Kimura. Oh no.
His big ass can't do that.
Well, what a bad takedown. And then what's he do? Kips up like back in the day.
Like HBK, the person he hates.
German suplex through the leg. Oh, good God Almighty! And then boom, spear. Oh, see right now, Vin Diesel just be. Oh shit! This is one of the best fight scenes ever. Spears him through the wall. 100%. That's what makes it. And then boom, forearm shots like he's fucking in New Japan. Like Shibata. Knee to the body. Oh, right hand. And he's just throwing him like you throw people into the fucking turnbuckles. Oh, kick to the knee. He's got him in the sleeper like he's Samoa Joe with the
Here's
with the
power
coquina
up.
clutch.
Every
Yep.
time you see his sister, that's his power
Yep.
up.
Right. You see those eyes go insane. Like back elbow, uppercut. Oh, and then look at this. Superman spears him through the and they land 4 feet from where they should have landed. He's got top mount, elbow, down reverses.
Why the fuck would you tell me?
And they're just they're not interfering at all. They're just watching it like, come on.
Stop. He beat my ass. What are you talking about?
He grabs the wrench. Oh, sparks fly. And then boom. Like he did to Johnny Tran at Race Wars, just
Well, then the Fast 9, he has this fixation with ranches.
Wrenches. Yeah, I'm like ratchets.
He sound like me.
But again, his sister like has mind control over Debo with him.
Bruh, for real, because every time, like I'm like, bitch, I'm getting my ass beat. Why you telling me to stop?
I would say that's also an underrated fight scene is Debo versus Craig. Shoot him!
Shoot him!
That was everyone during like that should have been Hobbs to them to his guys like shoot him during the fight like he's beating my ass. Help me,
Please. Help me, please.
Help me. Help me.
He about to get the wrench.
Like you've all read the file, you know when he does it. That's like his sledgehammer. Like
That's his signature move.
yeah,
That's his go home right there, bro.
yeah. Great fight. That's one of my favorite fight scenes of all time, right there.
Like, bro, why we?
That is legit what people thought King Kong and Godzilla was going to be, but no.
Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla.
Can you? Oh my god! And you were like, no, we're not saying. But meanwhile, you just said half the crazier shit than that.
I would have
And
been
then
like, why
boom,
y'all
you
going
see-
so
watch-
fast, bro?
He sees this guy ambush. Like
Last minute. You gotta see a motherfucker on the roof with an RPG ahead of time.
yes, like it's like, oh god.
The fact that they was going so fast, I'm like, bro, why are you going so fast?
That's because the roads in Rio are so bumpy. It made it seem like they were going faster. Like they were like driving on the hills of San Francisco, pretty much.
Hey, nah, get us up out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Get off the car. Let's keep going. Fuck. And what they do, kill the blood.
Yeah, no, it's legit. Like keep going. Like we are in an armored car.
Yeah. And only can sustain damage for so long. It's like, bro, just keep going. Trust me. We got these suspects in here.
When
He always pissed off, bro.
Yeah.
No, like what I mean by that is after he get, like I said, it's like he'll be winning the fight, and then something happens where he can't put the finish.
No, anytime in the handcuffs, he's just like in real life, he's just like, nah. Like remember in during the court scene when they had, he was like, nah. After all the shit I did,
out of here. That's when everybody too. This scene right here.
No, this one isn't too bad. When he just like oversells the explosion.
He sold like the Stone Cold Stunner.
100%. He's like, oh, I'm doing this. I'm like, no, I don't need my stunt double right now. I can do this. If he did like the full flop like a fish, that would be amazing right now.
But still, a RPG that close, bro, hitting the SUV, you not gonna flop, bro. You gonna be burnt.
And he's selling all his men getting killed like how he would sell being in a submission hold, like the rocks reach and like how he would pass out. They would do the arm 1, 2, and then his arm stops at 3. Like, no, he's still fighting. He's still fighting.
It's fucked up. They kill all his mans though.
Yeah, and they're about to get him. He's like, well,
the fucking shotgun.
Yep.
What I say about Dom, his signature is a shot. Somehow he finds a shotgun. Somehow
I told
he
you
finds a Corona.
his GQ 10 essentials: the chain, the Dodge Charger, a shotgun, the necklace.
A V-neck.
Letty, a V-neck, cut off shirt, any type of shirt that can show off his muscles, quote unquote.
Screaming at lady.
Apple box.
I gotta figure out how I can do that
Right
bro.
now, that scene is close. That mirrors two things. It mirrors the you son of a bitch and Predator, because like two guys in their jacked arm, like you son of a, when it's Carl
What was
Weathers
his
and
name?
Schwarzenegger.
Carter, you son of a bitch.
Carter, you son of a bitch.
Bam.
And then it
explosion.
also mirrors like Batman and Robin at the end when Batman's talking to Mr. Freeze. He's like, brother, friend, will you help me? When he's like, can he help him save Alfred?
You about to have me shed a tear thinking about that classic movie.
Nah, that movie's trash. He calls a man brother who he was just trying to kill. Come on.
That's because they was with, bruh. They was with. She put that shit on him. It's a trap.
This guy escapes death like 3 times in this movie. And right now, again, Matt Schultz is like, I'm not gonna let Vin Diesel out act me in these movies. I didn't let him in the first one. I'm damn sure not letting him do it again. He's like, I want you to meet my son.
Who is
Nico.
it really my son? But
No, it's his come on. It's his son.
You know, in the movie, I just said he can't be my biological son because,
Like I said, in like Matt Schultz, he was the villain in the first Transporter. He's the villain in Torque, and I really never saw him in anything else in between these.
I told you he probably doing some Phil Jackson shit, like he's smoking peyote somewhere. Always.
And see right here, this is where like the family thing is like taken to the next level. You see like in like the dirt and the sweat, like he's like he does the cross. Yeah,
I got eyes on yo. You got your eyes on a lot of people, bro. You got a lot of
because he thinks he's God.
He got to watch out for Brian kids. He got to. That's hilarious. He got to watch out for Brian kids. They ain't even say nothing about Nico and Fast 9. He got his own baby.
Oh,
yo,
that'll be the thing in Fast 10 is that Nico will be the villain.
Well, shit. You might be on to something.
No, I'm just joking. I just thought about that earlier.
Future Trunks. What if he Future Trunks?
No, it would be like what the rumor for Kill Bill 3 was, where Tarantino's like, if I ever made a Kill Bill 3, Vernita Green, Vivica A. Fox's character's daughter, would be out to seek revenge against the bride, like how the bride did to her mom.
I think that'll still happen. Maybe.
No, I don't know. I still don't know what Tarantino's going to do for his final movie.
Let him do a couple more lines of coke. He'll figure it out.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
See, right now he's still like, we're going to do the plan. And they're like, are you fucking nuts?
Yeah, you got to get paid. We got to get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, he's right to be like, run with no money? Like, bitch, you ain't got no money.
We can't go back to LA yet.
All right, with you.
No, you can't, MAGA man. You ain't get my money to Trump.
Which one? They're looking at each other like the Spider-Man meme, like, all right, don't you, Toretto?
Yo, who cut? You not getting my cut, bro.
Till we kill that some bitch.
All right, Stone Cold. You ain't getting my cut.
That's how he was talking. Legit, he was like, hey, Steve, want to do a couple line readings with you, see what you would think. Like, how does this sound? Like, oh, hell, son. Sound pretty good to me.
Sound just
Let's say that piece of trash, Dom Toretto. As I open up this Steve Weiser.
I ain't no V-neck boy.
I
don't drink Corona.
I don't drink Corona. I don't drive Dodge Chargers.
Pickup trucks, preferably.
I don't wear 4-inch lifts with your fucking piece of trash ass. If you want to see me whoop Dom Toretto's ass, give me a hell yeah.
Yes. God isn't my worry.
God himself couldn't get at your money if he wanted to. God isn't. Yeah, that's a pretty good bar. Like that. That's the name of an album.
Yeah, we not playing those games though. Right, that album, you slip and bust your neck. God like that. God forgives, I don't too. Coming soon.
Only God forgives. Great movie with Ryan Gosling. And great, I mean horrible, but it got its vibes, as you would say.
That's why I didn't see it's Ryan Gosling.
You're just jealous because you know who shows up at the end and you know who she's with.
No,
he drives right through this shit. Like, no, he's not. Don't say that. No.
Sure. Just because you want to be him, don't mean They ain't us. What he said, they want to beat us, but they ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Us. Oh, he gonna let her shoot
What
now.
does that even mean? They hate us because they ain't us. Like,
Okay, I know why he said stay back, because she ain't shooting that shit.
she's got that stormtrooper training.
Yeah, like,
Like,
bruh.
we ain't hit shit. Like,
I'm like, all right, man, you can just stay in the car.
at least until the Mandalorian, when it pointed it out, like, they really can't aim for shit.
You ain't got no assists right now, sis. You out here got 4 turnovers
They got to get 2 Dodge Chargers can drag this fault.
on the American muscle. Yeah, this is I think this for everybody was like, all right, bro.
No,
we
it
doing
was.
with these
It
movies?
was, but it was the only one they were willing to tolerate.
It was like, bro, how?
Boom, right hand, and he's bleeding instantly.
But could a Dodge Charger do that too?
Oh wait, do you think 2 Dodge Chargers could drive a Volt? Like, if
I
like
don't
the
know.
Mythbusters thing?
Not like this though. Yeah, like but then when they started using it like a yo-yo, it was like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
The whole car would have flew backwards.
Oh yeah, the cars are flipping over, not the Volt.
But in Fast Universe, anything is possible.
All right, KG. Anything is possible.
They got the Nas.
Hit the Nas, bud.
That's how they gonna go back to the future, bro. I'm telling you, they're gonna get like 10 Nas tanks and put on a Dodge Charger.
That's what you got to do. You got to blow yourself up with Nas to reach like the layer of like time travel and all that.
Essentially, that's what Doc Brown did with the DeLorean, bro. Remember, he put a banana peel in that motherfucker.
Yeah, he was. Well, that was in the second, but in the first one, just ran off the plutonium, right?
Yeah,
And then the second, it's legit like fuel or whatever, like trash. It's, what do they call that?
Waste.
Yeah, waste energy or whatever. Yeah.
So it's a Tesla.
Pretty much, yeah.
So the new Tesla coming back gonna take us
Right here, just everyone's dead. They
Pretty
just
much.
killed.
They took out a whole building.
Yeah, they just like the Avengers, and whenever like the Avengers just killed like 8 million people during that fight in New York. Are we sure we should be celebrating them?
Right. We saving humanity. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's legit. Like what people were like the whole point of Batman vs Superman were like, Superman, did he really do that good of a job? Because all these buildings fell over and he killed like a bunch of people. That's why Bruce Wayne hates him.
Like, bro, he fucked up my establishment. Even though I'm a multi-billionaire, he done killed my employees. You know how hard it is to get employees.
He's like, murderer.
You know how hard it is to get goddamn employees to do anything under Wayne? Because he looked like every day is casual Friday. If you work for Bruce Wayne, you get to do whatever you want. Do some crack.
Okay, right.
You in Gotham City, you gotta do crack.
As we see the vans hit the pedal.
Yo, they got a Volt using it like a yo-yo. Don't bring no goddamn motorcycles here.
Yeah.
That's not
you got no protection
at all. Motherfucker, Volt swing, it hits you.
And again, do they not know what happened to Johnny Tran and Lance on the motorcycles? They got cooked.
They do now. And these Dodge Chargers got some type of arm. It don't look like it have armor on it, but
no, I mean they reinforced the back end, but yeah, like in the front, it doesn't seem like they have the bulletproof glass or anything. Again, they needed 2 precision drivers, and he said, we're it. That's us. He's like, we do
one
this.
of them can't beat the other one.
Nah, he can't. Come on. Don't do that.
He lost.
Don't
he
throw
got
dirt.
cooked.
No, he didn't. Nah. Again,
he lost.
He was out here cheating like Triple H, using tactics. And be like, I didn't know you couldn't do that.
He shouldn't have used the sledgehammer.
Trying to put himself over like always. And that was the thing in that fight scene. Again, what you would call it a split decision, right?
Nah, I feel like Dom shouldn't have got the decision. His sister just out here being a bad ref.
So she threw in the towel.
Throwing the damn towel. Yeah, she stop screaming. He
So
beat
it's-
my
so
ass
it's a-
for the most part.
Well, that's the whole thing, because later on, as we'll find out when we cover Furious 7, Hobbs and Shaw, that there are Fate of the Furious, that there are contracts. Dwayne Johnson, Vin Diesel, and Jason Statham have contracts where they can only, for every punch thrown against them, that they get to throw one back. So all their fights are 50-50 booking.
Ain't that a bitch?
And I think that's because Dwayne Johnson felt like he had to put Vin Diesel over here. Because at the time, I don't think Dwayne Johnson had the ego he had as an actor.
No,
And
and
rightfully
eat too well at that point. So it's like, all right.
No, not really. Again, he was doing Disney movies. It's a different type of eating well, but like he wanted to be Tom Cruise, mainstream blockbuster superstar.
And he got to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, at this
He-
movie,
This elevates him to that point, because then he gets to, because like G.I. Joe, makes money, but like he's a star of it, not Channing Tatum. Even though they try to do those reshoots to put Channing Tatum in more scenes because Magic Mike blew up, but then he has Fast and Furious 6, Snitch, which is doesn't make too much money. That was like the last small movie he did before he does San Andreas, Furious 7, Central Intelligence, Rampage, Skyscraper.
I still haven't seen Rampage.
Horrible. Where his character is named Davis Okoye.
Makes all the sense in the world. I want to be like Davis.
Shut up. A Han Roman Pierce movie wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah.
A Han Tej and Roman Pierce movie.
Yeah, just have. I mean, Han don't even have to be in like most of it. Just have him show up.
Nah. There always needs to be more Han. That was the thing where at least Fast 9 was bringing him back. Again, I wasn't mad that they brought him back. I just was mad at the way they explained him returning. That was dumb.
The old mirror trick, eh?
Wow, they're on the smoke and mirrors.
This shit look like Florida right here.
Yeah, I was just about to say. From what I know. Dun dun dun. Literally, again, is your plan just to drag a whole safe through?
I was gonna ask you that, like, bro. I'm just like, damn, bro. Eventually, we gotta stop and get gas.
Or wouldn't the tires be like done?
The whole car wouldn't have made it that far past the vote.
But either way, I love it. It's amazing.
But the fact that they got open traffic too, that's what's hilarious. There's more traffic on the other side than this.
God damn it.
Yo, doesn't he always have these like weird like suicide?
He wants to be the hero. He's the ball hog. He wants to take the last shot. But he's Paul George.
Basically, it's like, bro, but you over here got the turnovers.
Yeah.
How many step back threes can you do? It's like, all right, you a father, like, all right, bro, you gonna be one in the future too. You just don't know it yet, but
that's legit. Like, I got no baby on the way, and then a year later, I was hiding the world from my kid. I wasn't hiding the world from my kid. I was hiding my kid from the world. Like,
you can't. She's a cop. Oh, the Nas.
She's a cop is great.
Again, this is when everybody was like, "This is ridiculous, bro." The Nas on a Dodge Charger with a vote. Everybody was like, "Okay, man, all right."
This is the first time in this movie where they've hit the Nas.
That's attached to a Dodge Charger with a vote, bro. That's not gonna make your car go faster.
You see, he's got a little bit of the facial hair, like the 5 o'clock shadow going on.
Can't grow it full. Like, the Nas just slowed him down.
Boom, 1, 2.
Looking at this now, this is ridiculous. We love this franchise, but this is ridiculous.
Oh no, I remember at the time being like, "What?" I was just like, again, 16-year-old kid, like, "Wow,
wow." Bright eyed. Bushy tails, they say.
Pretty much. Kill him, damn it. He's not wrong. Like, again, shoot him.
Please.
He's like, where's
like the Juggernaut.
He's like, where's the guy with the fucking rocket launcher? Like,
can he spawn again like this Call of Duty?
they're like, finally, they're like, all right. Oh, again, you now decide to bring out the fucking submachine gun?
It makes sense.
The Gatling gun?
Yeah. They just don't care about.
And then again,
the
that notch just like shoots him like. Right now, the vault is like Goldberg against the NWO, where he would just like kill all of them, or like Sting versus the NWO, like with the bat, like.
Now,
It's Sting. Ah! He was screaming. Tyree saw that guy scream. Was like, that's gonna be my thing in the next movies.
right. A scream and the signature complaint. I got at least 5. That's in his contract clause.
And right now, how clean is that white shirt? After he just jumped out of a car and landed on the fucking highway.
It's like he keeps the packs in his pocket.
This guy can't die. And then
he takes no damages. He has no scars. Just a little bit of sweat.
Perfectly clean. Unbelievable. Literally, it's insane.
I need those white tees.
For real.
Chain stays on. You know I gotta turn you in.
See, this is Bill Simmons and Shay Sharana, when they did their rewatches about this, Bill Simmons made the case like, is Shaw a horrible cop? Because he lets him get
shut the shit out the dude.
You kill my men, you son of a bitch.
Apologize, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, he was legit thinking like Vince McMahon. Funny enough, the guy was acting like Vince McMahon earlier when he was like, the people, I own them. Because I give them nice things.
You think Vince was watching this and he was in his seat just like geeked up?
Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Did you see that? Did you see that long shot?
Yeah.
He was still towering over him from 8 feet away.
Give me the Apple box. Hurry up.
They had the CGI, the Apple box out. Give you a head start.
Why?
But the vault stays. What, or are you like, keep your life for the money? Which one are you keeping? Toretto. I'll see you soon. Yeah, I'm like a second or 2 behind you, but again, funny enough, he said that's a callback to what he said earlier when they were at the racing, where he's like, "I'll see you soon, Toretto." That was more threatening. This one's like, "All right, we're even, we good until
that's
we."
He said. Under Armour was just like, hell yeah, we're gonna sell merch. They kind of did after this movie, but yeah. He's like, yeah, you keep the vote. Go ahead. Sweat, man. People legit be doing 20 push-ups before they start shooting. Like, all right.
Oh,
bro.
yeah. I mean, 20 push-ups along with some, needles.
What? He ain't working out. Why would you can't just take steroids, set it up, bro? You gotta work out before
again,
you do it.
just like a true heist movie. The old switcheroo, the shit that we thought happened didn't happen.
Yo, is nobody reporting a vote going into a trash can, or is nobody out there?
No one's out there. That's why they did it under the overpass.
And the fact they did, police are horrible. And the fact that 12 was just like, all right, we know they went somewhere. All right. You gave them a head start, you jackass. You should try to catch up to them.
Yeah, they're literally not that far away, and you got the armored car, and you know where they're gonna go. Come on.
Yo,
that's
funny thing.
That's what I mean. That's why he's a bad cop. He knows where they're gonna be.
They're going, I didn't think about they going right back to the same place.
I see you. You're driving in the Dodge Charger. Say where, son. You're going back to the lair. Oh shit.
Going back.
But I bet again. I think he realized, you know what? Again, he helped me out. We good. It's legit like Pulp Fiction with Ving Rhames and Bruce Willis. Like, what about you and me?
Yo,
Right now, there is no you and me.
plot twist. What if his laptop would have caught a virus and he couldn't open that shit?
Oh, you still mean your laptop?
Yeah. He using my shit instead. He can't use StreamYard on
If he used your shit, then we wouldn't have the movie would have been ended like an hour ago.
Like, oh damn.
Tyrese's reaction when he sees the money.
That was a shoot. He's like, yeah.
Yes. He was like, oh my god, that's real money. Like he's like, I thought they were gonna CGI it. Like he's like, that's the salary? That's our salary?
That's all
He's
the
like,
money
wait.
I'm owed for Baby Boy reruns on BVD shit. For the Rosa and Nico. Now
See
you
you
can
soon.
get about
See you soon. Man, we have never seen that man a day in my life. Like Monaco. I mean, that's where you would want to go, is like the rich cities.
yeah, but I'm not gambling like they lost all their shit. in
Oh,
one
I
night.
know. This is like, I couldn't think of a worse thing to gamble on besides roulette.
It's just funny as hell. Like they was like, all right, his brother, like, hey, bro, you a dumbass. But this is the time where he tell him, like, for real, you a dumbass.
Yeah. And again, he's not.
He got his
helping
bread.
by betting on the opposite side.
Yeah.
And I think the funny thing, like, it ends right. I think it lands probably like right in the middle of the show, that they're always going to be like counteracting each other, canceling each other out.
Yo, if I'm there, hey, can we hit Dom up for a loan real quick? Like, no.
So, like he said earlier, I want to open up a garage. So you're going to use the money to start a day job?
Which in hindsight is smart.
No, it's not. The smart thing to do is buy a good car, buy a good house.
He's
just live
staying
off the
low,
rest.
bro.
That would be laying low, is buying a good car, buying a good house, not starting a job, not to have more income.
You gotta have residual
Do what?
income.
No,
I'm not.
do
We're
what-
not gonna do the LLC talk dinner with Jay-Z or LLC.
No, I'm just saying.
but
No, I'm just saying. You do what Dom, Mia, and Brian do. You live in a nice place, have a car, and like that's it.
dog, they live like on a remote island somewhere.
Exactly. That's the move. He's like, there's only two of these in the West. I mean, one of these in the Western Hemisphere. He pulls up his car with more women. Like, God.
Like, of course, Roman was gonna get the big ass earrings like this 03.
Yeah, oh,
He
yeah.
got the Birdman earrings.
What happened to that boy?
With a nice ass suit on, looking like the Kingpin.
Yeah. Are you serious?
See, he did go splurge a little bit, but he about to get the money back because he got a job.
Nah. But as we find out in Fast and Furious 6, he's in some other island, like living it up. And people are like, how come you never give us money? And then he shoots ATM from this. He shoots out the money from the ATM. And right now, this is goals right here.
Bro, that Acura. That's the Nissan GTR, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a Lexus, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
That's an L. That's an L in the front.
Let me see. I'll look it up later and send it to you. You're probably right, but it looked like the Nissan GTR. Oh, it is a Lexus.
Yeah.
On a side note, that Nissan GTR is fire.
Yeah. What about Tokyo? Tokyo can wait. Again, good. You know, so we'll be seeing Han again, which is what I was like, yes. Because Han, like I said, probably top 10, one of my favorite characters of all time. And again, Mr. Bitches, as we found out, Tokyo Drift, the beginning of Fast and Furious, and then at the end of this.
He flipped his money and became a pimp.
100%. I told you he became the Godfather.
Which in hindsight, that's really how you get your money back.
Okay. All right. Okay. And she's already got pregnant hella fast. How many months do you think passed when they were in Brazil?
Bro, it seemed like a week pass.
You think it took a week from when they got there for them to pull off the
It
job?
ain't been that long. Now, see, the thing is, if you the sister, you like, hey, bro, I know your girl gone, but this kind of fucked up. What you doing?
No, you got to support him.
You fucking with the cops, bro. You fucking with
She's
the
not a
ops.
cop. When her
She's
husband's
not
a cop, when her husband's a cop, she can't say shit.
And to let everybody know, because we're giving out spoilers regardless. When we get to the 6th movie, this ain't gonna last that long.
That's what I mean. Like the time when I did that whole timeline a couple weeks ago, it doesn't make sense.
Like within 6, that's a Nissan GTR. That one
Yeah.
on the left.
The silver one, yeah, I know, because he drives it in Furious 7, the blue one.
Yeah, so maybe this is a week before Fast 6. I don't know.
It probably is more than likely.
Like, damn, we just did a mission. Now we got to go back do some other shit.
Well,
I want to
that's
go
what
to
I mean.
sleep.
But no, all right. It's a week before that opening scene, but then that baby is definitely like a couple months old, just like 3 or 4, I'd say. When they're when he comes in with the pictures of Letty. Let's see
Like,
what we
she's
got.
alive. Well, damn.
That's how we directed by Justin Lin.
We're like, damn,
his
man. I just got
masterpiece.
with Shorty.
Written by Chris Morgan. Again, Chris Morgan.
I will be pissed. I done got me a new girl. Your ass came back from the dead. God damn. How do I explain this to you?
That is what's Adam
know.
Carolla has a good bit about that where he was like, I forgot what he said. Like, yeah, like no woman would be that like generous. Like, oh yeah, you can have your man back. Yeah, no, it's no hard feelings.
And the kid about to come.
Well, we don't know that until the next one though. Till
Like,
7.
man, hey,
And even though we don't really know it in 7, I knew like when I watched Furious 7, I'm like that when she had that look, I'm like something's going on. And then when Fast and Furious happens, I'm like, yep, I knew it.
I done fucked up.
This is some of the best end credits scenes ever when it flashes back to them in the previous movies. And we see
Age a bit.
most of them didn't. Han still looks the same. I mean, for like Gal Gadot, it's literally just like 2 years ago. And same thing for Don Omar and Tego Calderon. But to see Vin Diesel and Paul Walker, yeah, and then Dwayne again because he's just and Dwayne Johnson before he gets I think he gets 2nd or 3rd billing in Fast and Furious 6 and Furious 7, and then Fate of the Furious. It's Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson 1 and 2, and by then it's turned all the way up.
Yo, they soundtracks are awful. They be having the craziest mixture. It be fucking Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh, I know. Well, it's like legit, like the actors they get in this movie. But you have a movie with Vin Diesel, Tyrese, Ludacris, and Gal Gadot, and then the Rock shows up. Who is casting this shit? All right, one of the best post-credit scenes.
I thought that
At
was
the end
Goldberg for a minute.
So he's got the way too tight polo. We should have got more of her. She should have came back for more instead of raising Ryan Gosling's kids. But Monica Fuentes, Eva Mendes, you need to look at this.
Can you get off my desk, please?
No, he's like, I want you on this desk in another way. Like,
All right,
this is how Brazzers videos start.
What the fuck? All right, bro. You just snitching on yourself more and more.
He's already like, nah, I'm done with Toretto. Yeah, because you let his ass walk away, you dumb fuck.
Right. It was on you.
And then boom, do you believe in ghosts?
Toretto, I have something for you. Nah, I ain't going to
So
jail.
wait, he legit like, oh, like she's like, this is it. This is interesting.
Toretto, I got something to show you, bro.
Well, it's good in Fast and where he's like, nah, I need his help. You'll be begging to come help me. Like, that's again, like Dwayne Johnson was milking that scene. He was like, yeah, you need my help. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah, we definitely on Peacock. I didn't know they did that. Show previews.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. I'm not watching The Bourne Ultimatum. And I'm definitely not watching Tower Heist.
Oh
that.
hell no.
And they got nasty men in there. Damn, they got some shit on here. This is my first time looking at the movies. Christmas in July. Fuck Christmas. All right. You okay? You ready to end it?
Yeah, I was just about to say. I mean, that was Fast Five.
Yeah, guys.
I mean, everyone knows. I mean, is there anything else to say? I mean, little preview of next week, Fast and Furious 6. Again, this time they team up with The Rock. Always, again, great booking right there. It's just like how The Rock would beat Mankind's ass in the I Quit match, and then later on they form the Rock and Sock connection. Like, didn't you just give me 18 concussions like 8 months ago? Like, but now we're on the same side? All right. And it's the introduction of the best villain in this franchise, Owen Shaw, which then leads to Deckard Shaw.
Yeah, no. I haven't seen 6 in a while, so I gotta, I won't run it back until we watch it. That's what I've been doing with these movies, but.
And it's got the flip car. It's mainly in London. We got Joe Taslim from The Raid in it. He kicks Han and Roman Pierce's ass in that great scene. The only unfortunate thing is that Gina Carano is in it, and her and Michelle Rodriguez have like a knife edge death match.
Yeah, they definitely had a New Japan type match. I mean, Gina Carano, she got a chin like Antonio Inoki, so it was appropriate.
Thanks. Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Not the Inoki chin. Not the Inoki chin.
She's stronger than a motherfucker.
So remember how Shibata did like the headbutt? You think she would do that with her chin? Like, block it with the chin? Like,
definitely, or put her back to it. I don't know. She's strong all around her upper torso. So maybe.
Bet everyone. Again, thanks for tuning in to Fast Summer. Like Banks said, we're gonna have another episode planned with a very special guest, a man of honor, a man of prestige, who is gonna come hang with us low lives.
Yeah.
But anyway, so stay tuned to that. Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube. We'll probably have visuals for that, so that'll be the return of visuals.
Absolutely.
But also stay tuned. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's it. Go ahead, get the plug.
I'd say stay tuned to the Twitter at the BVD Pod, because last Sunday we started a Twitter space, our first one. Chatted up with some of the listeners. So anyone who is now a new listener, shouts to you. Thanks for following. And we will be doing it kind of maybe bi-weekly with some special topics, mainly wrestling, and other stuff too. I mean, it's kind of since we're doing Fast Summer, we're not really talking about other stuff that's going on, but the topics that we're going to come up with are shit that we want to talk about and are agreeing on. It's not as much as versus as you and I. I mean, I don't know. You did have something to say about that. The Randy Orton thing. That's a legit. That's finally where we'll do the Randy Orton top 10 or not versus. But yeah, so stay tuned to that. And that's also our way of giving listeners a way to provide feedback and interact with us, because then we appreciate everyone who listens and shares and recommends, because we do this show mainly because I like to hear myself talk, not while listening, just like I like to talk and then have you people agree or disagree with me, even though I'm always right in the end. But Banks, where can they find you?
You can find me at the BVD Pod on Twitter. Also, Banks versus Davis on YouTube.
And you can find me, Davis, at Davis, aka Drip, on Twitter. Instagram is daviscoltondc. Make sure you follow pods like Black Announce Table, Black Wrestling, Public Enemies, Nobody Asked, Reggae Boys Radio, Black Variant, of course. Banks just filled in for X over there. Shouts to them, Van. Shouts to everyone who's been a guest on the show, all that. Shouts to Body More Bottles and Zell. Shouts to Royal.
Absolutely.
Then in his new pod, Oddball, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, shouts to everyone.
Absolutely.
Again, because we, in the tone of Fast and Furious, it's about family with us.
Mm-hmm.
So salute, mi familia.
I told you not to say that. All right, we out.